They leave us not alone, but Father still support and comfort us. The purpose is arriving fast and unfolding each and every hour, and the bud may have a bitter taste, but sweet shall be the flowers. This morning, Lord, I bring the country before you. Grenada, Carrico, Pity Martinique, and even the whole world, Lord. You are the maker of each and every one of us. You are the one who has sustained the breath unto each and every one of us. We thank you very much, Lord. This morning, Lord, I bring the school children before you. For a young and tender plan, guide them and protect them. Pass by every schoolhouse this hour, Lord, here and everywhere. Look over each and every one of them. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Educate them, Lord. Father, please, Jesus, help each and every one to be a success in the common entrance, Lord. This morning, Jesus, the teachers, the principal, I bring every one of them before you this morning, Lord, and I lift them up to you. Father, what could I tell you what you don't know concerning your children? Where are your sheep in the pasture? You know each and every one of us by our different voices. You say, Rock of Ages, clear for us, and let we hide ourselves in thee. Let our water run the blood, and by the wound inside this flow. This morning, Lord, we thank you again. I bring the Prime Minister before you this morning, Jesus. You know that son, Lord, you know him better than I do. You know him by name and you know him by number and you are acquainted to him. Pass by his village this morning, blessed Lord. Not he alone, but each and every one in that village, I bring them before you. Remember, his mother is in your hand this hour, Lord. I bring her before you and I lift her up to you. Father God, take charge and control, guide and protect. Where you weak, Lord, make him strong. And where he strong, make him stronger, Lord. Father, pass by St. Patrick this morning, Lord. Remember the folk of St. Patrick. Remember the bonding center. Father, even the entire of St. Patrick today, Lord. Remember it. I bring all the ministers before you this morning. And even those who prepare themselves to be the minister. I bring each and every one of them before you this morning, blessed Lord. And I leave them up to you, Jesus. Father God, you know them by the name. You know each and every one of them. Father, pass by each and every one of them home. Father, guide and protect them, all those who are dwelling with them. Remember each and every one. Oh God, this morning, Lord, in a marked and special way. Remember them this hour, Lord. I bring Mr. Philip before you this morning. Father, in a morning like this morning, Lord. Father, where he weak, make him strong. And where he strong, make him stronger this hour. Father, give him the faith, give him the courage. Remember each and every one. I cannot name them one by one. But God, you know each and every one of them in a morning like this morning. Help them to be strong. Help them not to faint by the way. Help them to rest like Jacob in the hole and never to let go. Until they bless the waiting soul this hour, blessed Lord. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. So long, St. Patrick. Mark peace, love, and unity. And even strength this morning, blessed Lord. My God and my Redeemer. Father, pass by that place, Lord. Father, reach out and touch each and every one in that place this hour, Lord. Remember the sick and afflicted one. Those on the hospital bed. Those that cannot help themselves. My God and my King, those preparing themselves for the apparition table. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Father God, I bring the entire force before you. Remember them in a marked and special way, Lord. Father God, you know what they're going through. You know the ups, you know the down, you know the fault, you know the failure. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Not forgetting, Lord, the security of the Prime Minister. Not forgetting them this morning. Not forgetting the home this hour, blessed Lord. Father, remember them, Lord. Keep them strong. Father, pass by our police station this hour, Lord. Reach out and touch each and every one of them this morning. Father, we know Satan raging. But with you, Jesus, there is nothing impossible. There is nothing that cannot happen, Lord. I know you can cool it this hour, blessed Lord. Remember the SSU. Pass by every camp. Father, look down upon them. Strengthen them, Jesus. My God and my King. We are our one, Lord. We are our mother child and father child. And we are our brothers and sisters. My God and my King. Pass by every camp this hour, Lord. Remember the boat on the ocean, I bring it before you, each and every one of them. Not forgetting the fishermen I bring before you. Lord, help them to have a catch because they daily depend on you for the survival, Lord. Father God, remember the coast God I bring before you. Remember that boat this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, outside there is not easy. But with you, Jesus, I know they could make it, Lord. Each and every one of them on the boat, especially the one that stay in the boat this hour, blessed Lord. Whether male or whether female, reach out and touch them. Give them the eyes of faith and eyes of mercy. Help them to spot the danger far and near. Father, this morning, Lord, I want to thank you for life and for mercy for each and every one. Father, take each and every one in charge. Pass by every home this hour, Lord. Remember Mr. Andrew I bring before you. Remember that son, if they'll be so pleased. Thanking you for health and for strength and for life and for mercy. Father God, pass by home this hour, Lord. The home you lend unto him. Keep it safe night and day in a time like now, you know, Satan busy, Lord. In machine hill and bruise too. But I'm asking you, Jesus, to shatten Satan chain towards each and every one this hour, blessed Lord. Remember in this morning, the earth spring up your body. Wheresoever they locate, look down upon them, guide them and protect them. They are far away from him. But Jesus, they are close to you, Master. Remember each and every one. I bring his staff before you. Pass by them if thou be so pleased. Wheresoever they look at, guide them and protect them. Those who are traveling, boss, I ask you for traveling mercy for them. My God and my Redeemer, remember my cousin this morning, blessed Lord. Father God, super that radio station this hour, Lord. Remember the folk and I bring before you, Lord. Remember the bungling center and even the chapel and the door. Father, the entire of the gap, the surrounding of the yard, keep that place safe night and day. Leave no veins where Satan could enter in a time like no you rampant, Lord. But I know you is with Jesus, my God and my King. Remember the plane in the air, Lord. Remember each and every one this hour, Lord, Father, the nation. Each and every one, I cannot name them one by one, but Master, you are acquainted to all your children, Lord, my God and my King. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in the green pasture. He leadeth me beside still water, restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk to the valley, to the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art me, thy rod and thy staff to comfort me. Thou prepare my table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head, all my cup and over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Good morning. How are you?
Not too bad on you.
Great. Ade?
A day too. A day too. Going and see what I could do there.
You gonna see what you could do?
Yeah, I'm doing breakfast time.
Oh, now it's breakfast? I didn't know.
Now is lunch.
I didn't know.
Now is lunch.
Okay.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Okay,
All
same to
right.
you. Yeah.
All right, bye. Da 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 da. Da 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 Morning, everybody. Morning. My name is Andrew Donald, and it's another beautiful day. And of course, I appreciate the opportunity that you have given to me. Yeah. So as to be with you for yet another day. Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, it really feels good to just be with you. Yeah. So, the guy, yeah, he's there. He's not ready for us yet. I guess when he's ready for us, he's sort of trying to sort something out. La 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 la. Linda Straker, good morning. I think your daughter is celebrating her birthday today, Linda. I believe. Yeah, I do believe your daughter. What's her name? Ariel. Right, should be celebrating her birthday today. Morning to you, Ariel, morning. Here's hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah. The day is the day. The sheep is separated from the goats. Good morning, Drumsticks. How you doing?
Hello, good morning.
Talk to me.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. Lord, good morning. I read from the Word of God, Psalm 127. Except the Lord build the house, that labor in vain, that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman walketh but in vain. It is in vain for you to rise up early and sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrow, so he giveth the beloved sheep. His children are the heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. An arrow are in the hands of the mighty man, so are the children of the youth. Happy is the man that had his quiver full of them, that shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so very much. Everything blessed for you this morning?
Yeah, everything blessed because I'm getting ready to leave just now to go behind my minister.
You're going behind your minister?
Yes.
What you going behind minister for?
We have to go to, have you gone much behind the minister this morning? You don't know what happened today?
Yeah, you know, going on much.
Yeah, we going, man. I have to go.
Well, I would believe that you want to go, but I didn't know you marching to Zion.
Yeah, we marching to Zion, man. And then we going on in Munich.
What's in Munich?
Well, we're going on get holiday today. I don't know what's going on.
You staying in Munich for the day?
Yes.
Well, look at thing. Look at thing. Great.
I can't give up this religious, boys.
I know.
The lady helped me with my children too much already.
All right. Well, it's wonderful. Nice to hear.
Yep.
And all the best today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, great.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right, bye.
Good morning, Andre.
Good morning, Kinder. How you doing? Cindy, good morning. Realize you weren't ready for me when I was ready for you. Why don't you wait until I am ready for you now? Because when I was ready for you, you weren't there. All right. Okay. As long as you could understand that, we good. Oh, really? Okay. Good morning, Carl.
Morning, Andre.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, and listening Drumstick the Andre Donna when she was about to finish, and she said she was going into Munich, and then you ask why Munich, and she says, this lady, meaning Yolande being Horsford, has done so much for her and her children, and that is that is the character of the candidates who representing NNP. So people could always say, this candidate or this person did something for me. And when you look at the Kabali Congress, you can't say that about the candidates. Can't somebody say one of the candidates thing? Somebody say Josie Fandal do something for them. And that is the choice we have in this election. So today is nomination day. Benny don't say your morning father.
No?
Okay.
No?
So what's up with you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right. I don't doubt.
I'm hungry, but I'm okay.
I just have a feeling something might visit you, so you could be sustained in a bit.
I hope, but doesn't mean that I'm not still hungry.
Yeah, so don't worry not, man.
Fret not thyself, O evildoers.
Yeah.
That's what you tell me? You call me an evildoer?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. Hell yeah.
I can't do nothing like that. Ja! That's why.
I didn't ask you to join me.
I didn't join. I don't follow your lead. I just say me thing.
Have you? Let me see if I can see my brethren this morning. Yeah. Vanessa, Lalji, good morning. Good morning. Errol Bonaparte and Rodney. And Rodney there, yeah. And Rodney there. Okay, so I need to do something here for Virgin, am I? He ain't coming yet. He looks so. So I ain't doing nothing for him. I'm waiting until he comes in. All right. Because we live, right? We live, right?
Mm-hmm.
You seeing your picture?
Nah, that's in me.
Good. Good. I'm happy. I'm hungry. Carl,
Hey.
I'm hungry. I need to go and get some coffee. You see, I have a Mercedes Benz. See? Carl, I have a Mercedes Benz. Look. See?
Yeah.
A Mercedes Benz. See? A friend of mine just gave me a Mercedes Benz. You saw it, right? The boy not answering me.
That's right, man.
Okay. I just want all politicians, irrespective of the independent ones, those belonging to the Grenada United Labour Party, those belonging to the National Democratic Congress, those belonging to the NNP. Did power really get in the thing? That party?
Yeah, they say they go do it.
So they'll be having candidates this morning being nominated?
They should. By all the utterances.
Okay. I have to try to see if I reach someone. I'm gonna try to reach. I'm gonna ask. Should I ask? No, I shouldn't. I should just try to reach. Try to reach the person, and then the person would realize that I already set up for the person, and I ain't seen the person coming in and doing their thing, and they just do so, want to do so, and quarrel with me. Quarrel with me. Do not quarrel with me, brothers and sisters. Okay. All right. Yes, I created you. Answer. I created the thing, I created the thing. What do I need to do again? Anyway, let me just play a little bit of music. Okay, hold on there. Yeah, Carl.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready for you now. I'm ready for you now.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I hear you.
Yes, on today's nomination day.
Yeah, today is nomination day.
On my way here, I saw a lot of persons from the NNP
Already
with flags and regalia and so on.
Where?
From Riverside coming now.
Okay.
Rosie look green.
Rosie looks green.
Yeah, and even my mode of transport to here, persons pick it up in Riverside and they was already rearing and ready to go.
So where did they get off?
Someone just put on the bus stand with me and some went lower down. I don't know what is the purpose of going lower down. Yeah.
you've gone through this process.
Yes.
Today's what, Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So we got the weather, but you've gone through. Just put yourself in that kind of frame of mind. You've been through this process before.
Yeah.
What I want you to do, collect your thoughts. We'll do the weather, we'll do water-wise.
Yeah.
And collect your thoughts. And after those two programs, you'll give us an idea as to what happens on nomination day, candidates.
Yeah.
That's cool?
Yeah.
All right. So stay with us, friends. This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5. www.therealfmgrenada.com. Friends, we're getting ready for the weather. Stay with us.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you gotta leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You gotta be careful.
And we're getting ready to make that slip once again. That is slipping on down to the Morris Bishop International Airport. Yes, friends, with the time moving to 23 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. What better time than to say good morning to our dear Cassia Johnson. Good morning, Cassia. How are you?
Good morning, I'm well. Good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, 1st June 2022. Presently at the airport, conditions are fair. Winds are from the east-northeast at 8 miles per hour. Pressure 1013.1 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature 26.0 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 86%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.4 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 24.6 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 2.3 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 17.7 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, increasing in cloudiness after midnight with light to moderate showers. Today's maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 10:30 a.m., high at 5 p.m. Sunset today 6:29, sunrise tomorrow 5:42. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, increasing in cloudiness after midnight with light to moderate showers. From the Met Office, I'm Cassia Johnson.
And you, my dear Cassia Johnson, do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Well, I know you're not going to be leaving the Met Office anytime now before 1 o'clock today. That's correct, right?
Yes.
Right. So you don't have to worry about no, you're not going to be nominated. Today's nomination day. You just know that, right?
Okay.
By the time you get out, all candidates will have been nominated already.
Okay.
And they're on their way. Have a nice day, my dear. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Bye-bye. Cassia Johnson there at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office, giving us the weather for today, keeping us on track. Call 25 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. And Clarksman, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning, my brother? I trust that you are having a wonderful morning as you continue to listen and to view Real 91.9 FM. Those of you on our YouTube, good morning to you. Remember to subscribe. Yes, please. Like, share, subscribe. That's the only way we can build the numbers. Why do we need to build the numbers? Because we need to put ourselves in a better position to serve you. That's it. You've got it right. We've got about 4 minutes before the water-wise. Carl, was this something that you wanted to say to me, or you decided on not wanting to say it again? Or can you say it in 4 minutes? Nah. Say again?
No, I can't say it in 4 minutes.
You can't say it in 4 minutes?
Nah.
All right. Are there any friends of yours you'd like to shout out? Like Maxine Belfond. You need to shout out that guy.
Zico, what's up?
Why do you call him Zico? He's no footballer.
He used to call himself Zico in days of playing football.
Oh, please, give me a break. Guy, really? Could he play football, you think?
He used to play a little, yeah.
Oh, boy. How about you? Did you ever dabble with the ball in the feet?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You played cricket. You played football.
Yeah.
You didn't play basketball.
No.
No, that wasn't. You played volleyball, though.
Yes.
How do I know that?
You assume Montrose is the volleyball maker?
No, Montrose has been. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah.
But Montrose, the Grenada Seventh-day Adventist Comprehensive School, has been, was the mecca when schools did not know what volleyball was.
Yeah, Montrose.
Yeah, you guys were playing a lot of volleyball. up
And
there.
those guys who went to school around the same time with me, they have an appreciation of how my back look. Because in athletics, they used to always be behind.
Boy, oh boy,
But
here we go again.
Not telling you, them guys, they could have seen me in the night or anyway from my back and know it's me because they get so accustomed to seeing my back. Reggie. Yeah, man, so we think, during that time we were in 100 meters and them guys and them were so uncompetitive. I had to turn back and call them and they said I wasn't sportsmanlike behavior.
Can't behave. How that could happen?
Ask Mr. Mohan and them fellas and them. They used to teach that time and they wanted to be thinking it. So Mr. Mohan came to me and told me that was not sportsmanlike to do that.
To turn around and call them?
Yeah, because it wasn't that competitive. Facts.
Google that.
Yeah, in planes that happen.
But that was nobody planes. Who ran in planes anyway?
Well, Montrose saw sports in planes one time.
Yeah, on a track that was.
The track was a 200-meter track.
But
so
not
the
just that, it
400
was terrible too.
Yeah.
Up and down, up hills and valleys.
Yeah.
Today, because of the COVID, I think they did something in creation this year. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting them to move on to where?
They should keep it in Sally, man. The camaraderie, the attendance, and everything. The whole ambience is one that is really, really nice. And you know, from my going to school for 5 years, I was in Joseph House, Green House. And every year during my tenure in school, we managed to win the championship. Joseph House. He has some good at Ray Peters and your good friend Ken, the police, you know him? Ken Lewis.
Ken Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, that man was in Joseph House. The man used to run a good race.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you consider yourself to be an athlete too, yeah?
Yeah. And the strange thing about football, well, I was one of the original members of Hard Rock FC, you know.
Behave yourself.
I used to play on both flank of the defense, either right or left defense.
Carl, stop tricking me, okay?
I'm not tricking me, you could ask people. Hard Rock FC.
You mean like football, like Hard Rock, like
Hard
Hard Rock
Rock
that
FC.
plays there? You played?
Yes.
Oh boy.
And the thing about I used to play defense for Hard Rock FC, but when we have like village competition and thing and in Hermitage and thing, I used to strike. And then I come in second half in a final in Hermitage, bullets and get a hat trick.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask you anything again because it just seems that
I just doesn't want to say that them things about me, but that and them happen. I went up a rich late, and after and they put me in. And when I put 3 in the old onion bag, I tell them, man, them watch, put me outside. I don't want to take disadvantage on this fellas.
Carl, come on.
You could go in Montrose and asking people I'm that if you don't believe me. I tell you, I was an original member of Hard Rock FC with Space, man.
Okay. I give up. Trust me, I give up.
Ordinary.
I give up. Today I give up. I give up. Anyway, our time has now moved on to 29 minutes, and that is before the 8 o'clock hour. And friends, What I'm going to do right now is going to surprise you because I need to do some find out. And I'm talking to Carly and he had me going up with all these things and I just can't. Well, anyway, but it's right there. I can see it. It's right there. So it's only going to take a split second for us to download it. But Carl had me going there. I don't understand. He played football and he scored a hat trick. Please, you believe that? Crazy.
Not only a hat trick in the second half.
Second half hat trick. Anyway, friends, with our time now moving to 28 minutes, and that is before the 8 o'clock hour. It's time for Waterwise from the National Water and Sewage Authority. Do stay with us.
The NAWASA app brings the power of NAWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to another edition of Waterwise, a production of the National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA. Thank you for joining us. I am Wendy Chateau. On our last program, we heard from Communications Supervisor Mr. Miller Lewis on how significantly some of the authority's water systems are challenged by low intake, especially the Les Afoucat system. This morning, we continue our conversation with Ms. Lewis explaining the challenges currently being experienced.
We are not getting rains. What continues to be our message is storage. And we know persons are saying you're asking us to store, but we don't have. You may not have in the quantity that you would like, but there is water. So, for example, most of those systems are valve regulated, whereby persons in most cases are getting water between 5 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. However, there are systems that are getting those regulations daily, compared to Les Avocats, for instance, where most persons are getting water at least 3 times per week. So our message continues. The need for persons to understand the need to store at minimum 3 days supply of water, representing 35 gallons of water per person per day. So imagine you have a family of 5. I expect you to do the math, because we can't just say 35 gallons and you expect 35 gallons of water for domestic use to feed a family of 8. When you want to do washing, cooking, showering, you may want to take a wash on the vehicle. So persons need to be very much mindful of that. Of course, NAWASA continues to assess those water systems. If there was a way we could have opened the heavens and let the rains come, we would do so. But it's a stark reality that this is not the case, and the need for storage now more than ever. We are going into the hurricane season, and the prediction, however, is for a prolonged dry season. So while from June we may start to see some rain, we don't expect that significant amount of rain that will make a difference in the availability of water supply. So the reminder for persons at this time is to ensure that there is storage, and storage that is adequate enough. Not you just storing. You understand, if you have not yet made an investment in a water storage tank, it's a story we preach every year. Now is the time to do so. We know that the holidays are approaching. We know there is carnival coming up and you would want to pay your jab, but how are you going to wash off the tar if there is no water? So we want persons to be mindful of that as well and ensure that they make storage a priority.
Communications Supervisor Ms. Jamila Lewis. Of course, both storage and effective water management are increasingly imperative at this time. If you do not currently have water storage facilities, this is a good time to begin the process of acquiring one. We encourage you to store at least 35 gallons of water per person per day for a period of no less than 3 days to mitigate the effects of a lack of running water. And that's all the time we have with you this morning. Until next time, on behalf of the entire team at NAWASA, I am Wendy Chateau, wishing you a fantastic day. Don't forget to try our web-based app for access to bill balances, push notifications, and more. Access it via your web browser at mobile.nawasa.gd. You can also, if you haven't already done so, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We are the convenience store located at the center of Plains in St. Patrick. It is the place to get it all your needs. We offer everything from groceries to household items, footwear to hair products, pipe fittings to electrical, drinks, cooking gas, top-up, and a host of other items. So check us first before you check others, because we are the center of everything. So that means you'll be able to find anything. Come shop at Central Point and enjoy the atmosphere, which will have you returning. Oh, and I almost forgot, you can relax under the cashew tree and enjoy a drink while watching the world speed by. Central Point, at the center of it all. Call Silverly or Bobande at 456-0550, 458-9745, or 442-9307. Central Point.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, both of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
You got to be careful. Let me rock. Is that how they do the dance call? The kind of modern day kind of dance thing? No? Huh?
I don't know.
The kind of dance thing, no? Huh? This is how they do it? No? That's not how it's done?
Nobody don't own no rights to it, so anyhow you do it is so it is done.
Is it?
You have to say, when you're doing that, you have to say, this is how we do.
This is how we do it, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me leave that one alone there, brethren. You have something to tell us. Tell us.
What I have to say?
nomination day?
I forget. Well, nomination day is basically the most important day in the election thing. That's the day when prospective candidates file their nomination papers.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have amount of witnesses and you have to pay your deposit. And only after the returning officer validate, you become an official candidate.
Now explain that thing. Only after returning
Okay,
officer.
when you go to the returning officer with your
documents,
and your witnesses and the payment. I don't know how much it is now.
You must have the witnesses or you have the signatures?
Well, the signatures and the witnesses is important.
So the witnesses must be there?
Yes.
So what if somebody signs but the person can't afford to be there?
The person what sign also have to be somebody of good repute too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could just, if that is so, I could just go and pick up anybody and just write anything and thing.
Okay.
So what after that your candidacy is like, as you say, cast in stone.
Mm.
So you become a candidate that time. Unfortunately, after the exercise is done, some candidates lose their deposit.
Let's not get to the deposit thing yet where they lose their deposit. So you get to the electoral office.
But the process of the day is one where you show a level of strength. So before you get to the office to do the business end of the thing, signing and paying your deposit and thing, most political organizations show a show of support and strength. So like in our area here, most political parties would gather up the hill up there by Belfont place up there, and with their supporters march to the electoral office down on the terminus.
Okay.
So it's a day of like a celebration, and after that some organization would go to a particular location and have a day of maybe reflection and to recharge, because that thing. So when in our local parlance the thing really start, you know who running and who don't running. All OTAC stop after nomination day. That is the person you're going forward with. My experience was one I would never forget, because I think that the first time I make YouTube. But that's the first time I make YouTube. So many times I go back and look at me on YouTube, Master Car. We march down the street in full regalia.
Okay.
And then I went in and did the business, and then I think we went to Bathway after and
Chill.
so on. Yeah. Well, it's really, when you go to Bathway, you know, all area you go there and you sit and your soldiers, the persons who managing the campaign and so on, and then strategy had to be on point from that time on. You can have no sleep up after that day.
I see.
You know, like how people will say that the business end of the election. All thing before that is just thing, but at the business end now.
Interesting.
So after the process, when as we plan, we will call a few persons farther and others, we go really know how they felt about the whole thing.
Well, I'm gonna try to reach as many politicians as I can today. You think I should?
Yes.
Yeah. I spoke to Ron yesterday.
Oh.
Ron Redhead.
Oh, good friend Ron?
Yeah, I spoke to Ron yesterday.
Ron Redhead?
I spoke to him. Yeah, and
you didn't get a whole lot of fudge?
Yes, I did get a hold of him the day before yesterday. As a matter, yeah. Oh boy. Some people can't understand, you know. But yeah, I did get a hold of Faj the day before yesterday. So hopefully I can also have a thingy with him. And I did speak to Mr. Jeffrey Prudhomme.
The leader of the GLP.
Mm-hmm. So I should be able to get him today. And also Mr. Augustine David.
Okay.
Did also speak to him. And I have the numbers for all of the NNP persons. I trust that they're able to link with me today.
That's all Winston Frederick, you know.
I have not been able to reach him. I tried reaching him and I've not been able to reach him. But I have his number, so I can continue trying again this morning, see if we can reach him. Anybody else? Interesting. I'm believing that St. Patrick has Winston Frederick as an independent candidate. And I'm not hearing anywhere else that has an independent candidate, Any other constituency, I'm not hearing anything. So we could probably end up with the only independent candidate in Winston Frederick. That's one. Two, I do believe that St. Patrick's St. John and St. Mark, they do have it. That's the GLP. But I'm wondering if other constituencies on the eastern end have GLP candidates.
Who is the GLP candidate for St. Patrick's East?
The guy whose name I would not mention, Walking Stick, I'll call him. You call him by whatever name you know him. You know who I call Walking Stick.
Okay.
So what's his name? You can go ahead. I just wouldn't call his name.
Why? That fella is singing before me, bowing crunk before him, and since after that, he doesn't move with me as he used to. Nigel John or something. Sir?
Walking Stick, I call him. If that is who you interpret Walking Stick to be.
He's singing before me, but I end up winning crunk before him, so he didn't please.
I don't understand. As I keep telling you.
You in tongue now?
No. You're not just speaking to Andre. You're speaking to 25,000 people out there.
Well, he wanted to run for the New National Party, and then I got the nod.
Oh.
So since after that, he seems not to fancy me, man.
Upset with you?
Yeah.
I have a Mercedes-Benz, see? Mercedes.
But he always wanted to run, so if he get the opportunity with GLP, I think that dream come true for him. Although the deposit might be lost, but...
You believe he's going to lose the deposit?
Yeah, man.
No, come on, Carl. That's not a nice thing to say.
The truth is always not a nice thing.
Okay.
And the whole rationale when you check in this election is what the NDC putting out is to vote for the NDC because kid day long. I don't find there a reason enough not to vote for NNP. I'm get distracted this morning.
Yeah, not necessarily distracted. I'm trying to do
a lot of things.
So many things at one point in time. I have to do some. Oh boy. Anyway, it happens like that sometimes. When you're trying to clean the pot, cook the food, all the things at the same time. Good morning to you, Barry. How you doing? Are you at work as yet, my dear? Joanne Francis, top of the morning to you. Got a caller. Good morning. How you doing?
Andre.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You going to nominate today?
Yeah, with the rotis.
I hear you're running for St. Patrick's East.
That's all you?
I have a partner who to be running for GLP somewhere up there.
What's his name?
Fudge.
No, St. Mark.
Where you running for St. Mark?
Yeah, St. Mark.
What, we bumper stickers, what in town down here? Somebody spend that money on GLP this young boy. I feel it's the old man I'm building all the road and them up there spending that money.
I don't know who's spending money, but Fudge is a candidate for the St. Mark constituency.
God send Galba.
God send Roti too.
Where you at?
No, you got
Fluffy, where you at?
Stanley, I didn't send George. And Stanley, don't tell you.
Are you moving, Sir Jay?
The other day, Ali running out out and laughing me and saying, lying and saying, they send answers, I didn't send George. So, I'm making it clear, in St. George's, up 30 bus coming out, and Stanley have no roti too.
How we know Stanley do a roti?
Well, I'm telling you. So you don't believe in me?
No,
All right. Well, no standing number. Call him for yourself.
I don't know his number.
All right. I'll text you his number.
Yeah.
So going on, guys. Today is a day for nomination. That everybody should go out and support the party today. And I don't know if I got time to reach up because I might reach up around 12 o'clock. So I don't know if nomination go done right.
I don't know. It all depends on how quick they do it.
Yeah, it will be easy because if it is Southeast, two persons are running on there, Mr. Menimpe and some Andrew guy. So that will be easy for two of them. So it ain't going to be so hard today for nominating. Nominating, I think they are coming. It will be easier. So you guys okay?
Yes, Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluff man a day.
You crying not too hungry since morning. Sorry, I can't say about roti for you, Andre.
I didn't hear that. Say that again.
The whole morning I hear you crying not too hungry.
Yeah.
But it's sorry, I can't say about roti for you. I apologize for that.
Oh, okay.
Next time tomorrow.
You sorry and you're crying?
I will set up 2 tomorrow. But today one.
2 for me and 2 for him.
I don't business about Carl. Carl, I people do anything for your business about you. My well-being is about you, not about Carl.
That why when you see me in early morning, you don't want to call me?
I'm doing something for you. And you want to give Carl, that's your business. You know the reason why I'm treating Carl so? Carl's sleeping out now. 5 o'clock in the morning, I see Carl in Grenville. Flagging right to come and check you. I don't know where Carl's sleeping in Grenville. I gotta find out.
That's for you to find out.
I can't understand. And when he seen me, he's trying to hide behind a pole. Carl is a big man, he's trying to hide behind a pole. When you go hide behind a pole, I go see you. You have to be a slim person hide behind a pole. You seen me coming with the bus, but you're going to hide behind the pole. You know I go still make you out by your back. Jay, your boy, he comes to me in Grenville and the boy sleeping, the people sleep. So let me tell you.
That the man ain't pick up nothing.
Why, do you have it already?
That's been there.
Okay.
It's just that you just know.
Okay.
Pick up. So he's dog?
No, that is a slang.
No slang there, Shatter. No slang there. Man, pick up nothing.
So
that's been there.
So Fluffy.
Yeah.
I'm a Grenadian.
Yes, a proud Grenadian.
So I supposed to be where you want me to be and not where I want to be?
I live in Hope St. Andrews. I live closer to St. Andrews, closer to the town. And if, as a friend, if you're visiting around the town area on a regular basis, I should know, so I should watch your back.
Yeah, but by the time...
And if you need transportation, you're getting something, you don't have to be standing by the side of the road looking for a bus to go up. I will send one of my driver with my other vehicle to drop you to work. You have me, you don't know the kind of protocol what's supposed to go on for you. You have to watch yourself low class.
No, I know.
You have to do better than that. You have to be treated like a celebrity. You're a celebrity.
Okay.
And you can't be walking up and down in Grenville like that. And
I can't be walking in Grenville with bag on my back.
Bag on your back like let me leave you guys.
Well, have a blessed day, Fluffy, and keep being safe.
Yeah.
And at the same time, don't stop doing the work because we have to ensure that victory is the thing.
Now we have to do the work. Now we have to do the work.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing the work there. Now the work cut out for me. I don't give it up.
Yeah.
You have a lot of the rumor around there and a lot of people saying all sorts of things to try to win people, but we're talking and everybody's standing together.
All right, okay.
Take care. One love.
Yeah, one love, brother.
Good. Peter, what again? Maxwell or McQueen? That's it? That's his name?
Oh, Mr. McQueen?
Yeah, Mr. McQueen. Anyway.
Oh. You eye hot in you?
No, just a sudden pain just...
Yeah?
Seriously.
Serious?
That's not a joke.
Oh, that's not nice.
Just had like a flash of pain just come through. Okay. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I believe I'll be all right. So now you've finished. You've not been nominated, Carl. You went to the beach, chilled out. You sat in your plan. Who was your campaign manager? Do you remember?
Yeah, Mr. Swan Prescott.
Prescott was your campaign manager. You know, I have 100% at campaign managing, eh?
You like Barack Obama?
No, I manage Anthony Bolson's campaign.
But Barack had
won.
Barack had two and he won both.
Yeah, and won. Man. Get up in the morning, slaving for bread.
So they need more men like you on the front line?
Why? To do what?
Now you see you have 100% track record?
Well, I do. I do.
So that means there's something you know about it, a thing or two?
Dedication. That's the key. When you are a person's campaign manager, you have to be totally dedicated to the job, and it's a job that never stops. Your phone never stops ringing.
Okay.
You have to always be on the go with it. You have to be able to think on the fly. You know, you have to be prepared to be in St. Patrick now, and you may get a call. That means you, as the campaign manager, you have a meeting at headquarters within the next 45 minutes, and you have to find yourself there.
You have to get there?
You have to get there, yeah. It's a serious job. Serious job. Good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, Mona.
And how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, I hear you talking about the old days, man.
Yeah, that.
What was the transport number again? I wonder if it was 804.
I don't remember now. I honestly don't remember, my dear.
The little black van?
Yeah, I don't remember the number. I mean, Mr. Bolson's van?
Yeah.
That would be 604.
604.
Yeah, 604.
Uh-huh. You make all mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You make all red mud.
Those were the days,
all
man.
Lord Gate.
Those were the days.
You could remember the last campaign in me and Rani Fata down Shantimel.
No, I don't remember.
You forget, eh?
Yeah, sometimes I don't remember all the things, you know.
You know, we did the whole of Shantimel, and when you can't see me, you stand up by Belfon waiting to see which way are coming out.
But that was since in what, 2003?
I don't want to know.
I don't remember, Mona. You remember? I don't remember all those things, bro.
You calculated the work in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to you, darling.
Okay.
I'm listening to you.
And when I drop out, come out High Street and I drop out by Belfon, you ball. Mona, when you come out? And I said to you, we cover everything. That was days.
Those were the days, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So everything good?
Well, they are listening. You I had my battle ready.
Mm-hmm.
And they are listening. Me is a holy body. I always like to catch the worm. So you good?
Yeah, they are good.
I'm waiting on my transport to come down to La Haine Sotes.
Oh, you're coming down too?
That's not your business.
Well, you are telling me. I didn't ask you, you know.
I say I'm waiting on a transport.
Okay.
You fast, you know, and not now. Morning, Master Carl.
Morning, how you doing?
They are hanging on by the grace of God.
Alright.
If was Andre what the sharing food, I don't get in, you know, because you know Andre greedy.
You don't get up all in the night and want food.
Oh, he greedy. I didn't say he getting up in the night. I tell you plain out he greedy.
Thank you very much, Mona.
I know you like your belly.
I love you still.
I hate you.
Anyway, so take care.
Good morning, Mr. Boslin. And how are you this morning? I hope everything is fine.
All right, then. Take care.
And
Bye-bye.
to all the candidates of the new National Party, hold the fort. We're going to fight a good fight. The race is not for the fastest, but those who could endure forever. You, Andre, have a good morning.
Have a great morning yourself, Mona. Take care now. Bye-bye. You gotta be careful, 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 careful. I have a person on thing here, Carl.
On WhatsApp?
No, not WhatsApp, no. I have a person on on WhatsApp, trying to get me to organize something while I'm fully in swing in terms of work here. And then I have to reply to the people who are online, and people like Marilyn Ferguson. Good morning, Marilyn, Faith Lynn, Vanessa, Clevroy, and so boy, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. I'm trying to do 3 things at one time. That's not multitasking. That's stupidity. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Donald.
Morning, love.
Good morning to you, Mr. Carl Keaton.
Morning.
Mr. Donald, I'm off. I'm dressed. I'm all green from head to toe. I'm going to bring in my Mrs. Kindra Maturin Stewart. Nomination day for her, so we're going down. My car is full up, but I still have a little space for you if you come quick. I have to get to a plane, and I can't wait for when everything goes all right, she'll build that bridge from Carriacou to Grenada, so we could roam together and roll together, no excuse. So I'm calling all on Carriacou people who is listening and Pity Matnick, make their way down to Hillsborough at the party office. We're going out there in our numbers and support Mrs. Kindra Maturin Stewart this morning. We're nominating her this morning. So let us all go together as one people, one voice, crying the same thing, because we need our ministers. She's going to win in Carriacou big time. So, Mr. Donald, I'll talk to you later.
Take care.
Going just now. Mr. Carl Keaton, bye-bye. I'll keep up the good work.
All right, thank you.
When I come back, I'll be listening in the car.
All right, then. Good. Take
Bye-bye,
care.
sweetheart. Bye-bye.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drefmgrenada.com. I am kind of like baffled there. I'm getting so many mixed signals and all sort of different things coming at me.
Today?
Right now, because I'm wondering how to think and how not to think. You know what? The best thing for me to do is to take a commercial break, Carl, and then I probably get myself together on that commercial break. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a commercial break, get myself together, and come back to you folks. Stay with us. This is 10 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, Real FM Radio.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Grenada, get ready for one powerful night of worship, song, and praise as Coral Lee Holdings presents Sinach. Sinach live in worship at the Grenada National Stadium. Sunday, June 5th, starting time 5 p.m. along with special guest artists from South Africa, Benny Mwepu, and worshipper Brandon Finch from New York. Dress code all white. Early bird specials $60. VIP early bird ticket specials $250. Special fares for churches are available. Children half price at the door. All churches and denominations are invited. Let us all come together for a night of prayer and worship unto God as we thank God for his mercies towards us and our nation. For more information, contact 419-3645. Sunday, June 5th. Grenada National Stadium, Sinach, Benny Mwepu, and Brandon Finch.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Where you
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. www.drealfmgrenada.com. 17 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. Carl Keaton.
Margo.
Anytime I call you like that, you go in your Cheshire cat smile.
Let's go.
I hear you.
Andre Donald, you have an issue I need to raise.
What's that?
Now, listening to the utterances of the leader of the National Democratic Congress, as relates to the removal of VAT for 1 year. My take on it is simply this, and I'm just being a layman here. I'm not claiming to have any accolades into these things, but I'm speaking how it would affect the ordinary guy like me, the ordinary Joe. Now, we know revenue earning, VAT is one of the biggest revenue earner for the government. Now, you say you go remove VAT for 1 year and see how you're going to go. So that means you have to find or replace the revenue earned from VAT some way. Is that an indication that the threshold for income tax might be lowered? Because I think it is about $3,000 now. Would it be lower, maybe to $1,500? No. Yeah.
You ask? No, I thought you were asking me. No. Carl, in a year, you have to provide for health services. In a year, you have to provide for, and when I say, let's look at the, when I say health services, I just want to talk about the necessary things that you need to provide proper health services.
Yeah.
The spirits and the bandages and the tablets and the whatever that you need for hospital and outpatient clinics, right?
Yes.
In a year, you need to do that. You need to also be able to deal with things in relation to education.
Yeah.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
Foreign affairs.
Yeah.
That usually takes a big chunk, Carl, because you have to pay rent and all sorts of things, and people have to travel and all sorts of things in relation to foreign affairs here.
Yeah.
Good.
Public utilities.
Now the list can go on and on.
We don't talk about salary yet.
We didn't.
We didn't talk about the servicing or the debt.
We didn't. So here's what, Carl, and this is what I'd like to know. If you're going to retract VAT for a year, how? Don't just tell me you're going to do it. Explain to me how it is going to be beneficial to me with you doing it. And tell us what happens if when you do it, it puts us in a hole. How are you going to take us out from the hole? Because if you did not collect $100 that you needed to collect this month, Carl, to take care of certain bills, right?
Yeah.
Next month, if you get the $100, it does not mean that you are in a better position.
No.
You're in a worse position because the hole from last month still exists.
Yes.
And that $100 has to pay or has to fill the hole for this month.
Yeah.
So that month, the month of March, because if you're in April, the month of March is still in problems. When you move to May, the month of March is still in problem. How are you going to? This is not hit and this should not be hit and miss. One does not run a country like that. I don't believe it. So,
and added to that, Andre, you highlighted some areas what must be taken care of. Now, you have the safety net program, Andre. So are we to assume with the less intake, because you say you will leave out VAT for 1 year and you haven't said how you would recoup that money you're missing out from VAT. So it's obviously some programs will be cut. And the safety net is one. So persons on the safety net program ought to be anxious because in their utterances, the National Democratic Congress, Andre, they always say the safety net programs is wastage. That's how they categorize it. Wastage. So persons on the program who get something at that time of the month, and I always say here on this station, on this program, one of the reasons I believe that the crime rate here is as low as it is a direct correlation to the safety net programs, where a man do have to go and commit a crime to survive, Andre Donald. So what are you saying to these persons? Because you obligated to service the debt, you're obligated to cause public utilities to take care, obligated to pay salaries, you're obligated to cause the health system to be functioning as good as it could be, Andre. But however, your main intake of revenue, say you want to take it out for you, then you want to take out VAT for you and see how it goes, but you're still promising the e-monies you're going to make all permanent. So these things, Andre Donald, is not adding up based on the fact that the economics presented to the people. And I hope the people understand what is going on here. Because the e-money program, the safety net program, and I'm talking to people in those programs, these programs have been met with a lot of, they beat up on these programs on them all the time. And they call it the government wasting money. But because our election is near, they're saying how they're going to make all e-money permanent. They have nothing to do. And okay, you make all e-money permanent. What the e-money program is a program for training, preparing persons to take opportunities. When you're on your CVQ and so on, Andre Donald, you could go in any part of the region and apply for a job. And your qualification will be bona fide. So now you're saying that you're going to make all e-monies permanent. So that means there's no reason to be the training component of the thing. So where would you find placement for all these people? Added to that, would you bloat the public service in a manner that your obligation in paying them, you're heading back down the same road that happened from 2008 to 2013 when public servants was not as sure they getting paid sometimes? Or you go back to the fact that, and they're speaking of even a pension about borrowing. So would we go back, so would their main thing of getting revenue to borrow monies? Because they're speaking out borrow. So one has to understand, you have a good thing with NNP, you can't mess it up. The people in the e-money program have to understand that is just an election gimmick. They're saying they're going to make them permanent. And that is not something they will do. Because you're not saying you will bring any improvement to the e-money program. All you're saying to e-money, we're going to make all the permanent. Where the placement would be, those that just begin like the last batch, you make them permanent. Where would you place them in the public service? And these are the questions one need to ask. And these are the questions the NNP have been answering right through. And with the pronouncement here that the Prime Minister say, we're going to pay pension. We go find monies in the budget to allocate. And in 2023, we go allocate monies in the budget for that. So this is something where the NNP is guaranteeing you that it will be paid. But the National Democratic Congress is telling you, we go do it in 3 months. We go do it in 90 days. And how we go do it, we go have to borrow to put added burden on the backs of Grenadians and still say we go take out VAT. So when you look at the thing in its context and people saying about substance and hype, but when you sit soberly and look at what the Congress is offering in terms of revenue and in terms of managing the country, it tells you straight up that they don't understand how this thing happened. Because at the end of the day, your biggest revenue, and then added to that, is the whole issue of paying on fortnight. When you know the administrative adjustments that has to be made or should be made is not something for the short term. Added to the fact that, well, VAT was the whole thing about you collect VAT is due on the 20th of the month. So that rules out the first fortnight. But maybe the intention is to borrow the way to the thing. And them talking about dictatorship and what they're saying is like they go kind of force so strong arm or coerce everybody to join with this fortnight thing. That would affect stability in the country. So when you look at the proposal presented by the Congress,
don't just say it will affect stability. Tell us.
But once you remove the social safety net programs, Andre, and you don't have that stability, crime will visit in us. You'll see an increase.
Okay.
And in low crime rate, we will be able to boast of it again, because as they say, when a man needs to eat, he needs to eat. And you're not speaking of providing or providing enabling atmosphere, because even when we talk about infrastructure, you are asking the question if people could eat a road, but they cannot eat the asphalt. But the fact that they are gainfully employed doing roads allow them to eat. So yes, they could eat, because when they are gainfully employed doing the infrastructure, it's putting money, disposable income into the pockets of the ordinary man. And when the ordinary man receives his wages, he don't run to the coal and rest the day. He ensures that he takes care of himself, his family, and by taking care of himself, his family, spin off his small shops, the barbers, the bossmen, the fishermen, and everybody get part of that thing. So that has been visiting us now with the New National Party. But the alternative to the New National Party is giving us this pronouncement. One, we go pay pension, we go make everybody permanent, but at the same time, the main revenue owner, we go take it out for a year. As Papa Jerry said, maybe they want to spray the ground with Grandma Zone, I don't know. And that is the crux of the matter as we enter nomination day today. And then we'll know who the real candidates are. Then we have to put all of them together, strip them bare, and understand what they're offering and how feasible the promises they are making, how feasible it is. It's not just making promises, it's to understand how you go implement what promise you make. And what the Prime Minister promised, pension, is explain how it would work. And the Congress is saying we go pay pension, but we go borrow. Then you will borrow to pay, then you will take out VAT. So how are we servicing that debt you take? And I'm speaking here for the people on the social safety net program to understand. By these very utterance, they have nothing or belief for these people. It's a program they go look to court, because they've been calling it all along with stage. Only as election time come now, with the election gimmicks, they're trying to speak up forward for these people. But the whole attitude towards these people is not a good attitude, because they're the same set of people they call needy, greedy, stupid, and all that kind of thing in them. So you have to understand here what is at play. So voting for NNP come the 23rd, or putting an X by the house is really an X for you, the people on the social safety net program.
I'm going to hand you my phone, right?
Yeah.
Because I want you in that role and that frame of mind. I want you to read this, and yes, I want you to comment on it when you read it. I'm going to hand you the phone now. So I'm handing you my phone. There you go. Take my phone. Read what you see there. You're going to laugh.
Nine years ago, the NNP promised to raise the bushers' pay, but instead reduce it and raise NIS. So take a look at the difference. Women from $336 to $332.50. Men from $432 to $427.50. Supervisors from $480 to $475. The bushers, don't be fool again. Vote out NNP. Ali Matura, stop that nonsense. First of all, they don't want you around. You're just trying to hang on to the coattail. They don't want you around. Because every time we talk about you, not in glowing terms. You know they don't want you around. Up until 2 days ago, I saw somebody on Facebook, somebody in the St. Patrick's area say, for the National Democratic Congress to move anyway, they have to drop out people like Ali Maturani. And a lot of Congress people supported that thing. So about the Bushas, the follow Ali Maturani, that the same set of people are called greedy and stupid. You forgetting now? You have selective memory, Ali. You are trying to fool them in 2008. You reduce their pay, then I'll give them more work. And if they finish in 2008, if you give them an area to think, and they finish it before the time, you should send them somewhere else. And they couldn't do work before 12 o'clock. So they understand. And you don't get into the program. In 2013, they send you a message. They give you the same one in 2018. But you don't hear it. You're talking about to raise NIS and so on. Yeah, because I don't like NIS, because NIS ain't showing when they can't work again, they'll get something, so I'll vex. That's how I'll show all people. I'll rest yourself. Just how they didn't want Christopher Columbus in Italy, just so they don't want you around. You're just trying to be there.
Good morning. How are you doing? Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Anlogi.
How are you doing?
Ade, how are you?
I'm all right.
Nice to hear you, my darling.
This morning reminds me of my days on Nomination Day.
Mm-hmm.
All my suits are white. All my suits are white, dressed in white.
Dressed in white. So you dressing in white today?
No. Everybody was in green and but I was in pure white.
Oh.
The pure white means power and prosperity. That was my victory, white.
So what's up? How are you going?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very well.
Right. Wonderful. Wonderful.
And I'm all right. Taking it just easy and quiet on the other side.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
So would you be in Sateers today? Anytime?
No.
You're not in Sateers today?
No, mind.
You sound like one of those that when everybody gone out, you're staying home and see if you could knock a 2 votes still, girl.
I'll stop campaign, man.
Campaign done? Okay. I hear you, girl. I hear you.
I'm in the corner.
Say again?
I say I am in the corner.
You in the corner?
Yes.
All right.
So don't worry yourself. I good.
Right. As long as you're good and you make those around you good, then that is what we want.
Of course, I always do.
Right. Ta!
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they boy?
Alright.
Are you good?
Yeah, man.
Okay, in the corner.
Alright.
All right, ladies.
Be blessed, man.
Be blessed too.
All right. One love.
One love.
Great. 25 minutes before the 9 o'clock hour. Nice call there from Anlogi, innit?
But I just want to go back by what Ali say. That's why when the Prime Minister drop it on them, Ali, where are you the day? Because all you talking like I do there wrong. I talk like I come back, I just come back. And this is about the Bushers. I don't have nothing for them because I just call them, I'll call them.
You wanted somebody to reply on this.
All you say, all you go plant our route.
Read that one, read it.
Based on national cash flow, if the physical space will allow so many holes in that bucket, and the legally accepted age is of 60, so the public officer who does his 26 and 2/3 years and wish to retire but has not attained that age of 60 has nothing to get. Right, we must absolutely boo-boo hands, that what?
Boo-boo heads.
Boo-boo heads. But
say who write it, you know.
Randall Robinson and them, all you so bright. Listen the thing. All you so bright. All you know the court ruler thing. And all you expect in an appeal, it don't come. So that show all you fall apart. Secondly, and Andre from since ball one, I've been saying here, I'm not no legal luminary. But in coming to a conclusion on the payment of pension, the fiscal situation of the country must be taken into context. And when the poor people govern, the Dan of all Dan, and I'll keep underestimating every time to all your peril. So the fiscal space allow the payment of pension and mention 60 years. But if you read the thing, you know what you know, after 26 years and a third, you have the option. You have the option to apply for. But some of us don't want. So if you join the work 20 years, you join the public service 20 years. After 26 and a third, Andrew, how much years you will be?
Say that again. 20.
You join the public service at the age of 20. After 26 years and a third service, how much years you go?
That's about 46.
So if you don't want to go, you cannot be working and getting pension. So if you don't want to go and the age is 60 to retire, wait until then. But if you decide, well, I had enough and are so qualified, you know what you have to do. You know you have to apply, make your application to the GG and others and get your thing done.
And get your thing done.
So Randall, I don't really know this thing. And I just continue to make people understand I don't understand what's going on. So the Prime Minister mentioned those people that are 60 years down there go. Because he had to mention that, because before this pension, the ruling from the court, you had to have 60 years to retire. But are you so bright? Read the thing and they say there's no way if you are 26 and I told you to make it and you want to go, there's nothing stopping you. And the thing though difficult to understand.
And the thing is, Carl, correct me here, because you know more about the finances than Andre does. Isn't it true that if you retire, if you get to 46, Carl, and you retire from government, that job at which you were performing, you were doing, is a specialized job. And they did not have someone to fill your slot. Isn't it true that government can turn around and employ you on contract?
Yes, they could give a contract.
But they want to carry that contract, no contracts. So how, if somebody goes at 46, how do you intend, or what ways can be used to fill that void at that particular point in time?
To get somebody on contract.
No, but they don't want contract, Carl. No.
Because they don't understand our governance, and Andrew, I keep telling you, by these utterances, and even you see, they always keep trying to catch up. Because the PM always a couple of years ahead of them. So they always playing catch up. And sometimes I don't think they just listen themselves when they speak. 60 years was mentioned because before the ruling came, Andre, you had to have 60 years. So that is in the context. So they always take anything out of context. Just as how the Prime Minister turn around and point the whole team and say that the people are with the experience and they playing the audio. But when you watch what the Prime Minister doing, the forward they want from the audio, you don't add it up. And they continue to do this shenanigans. Andre Donna.
They start at 9 o'clock and they finish at what time? The nomination process. The whole
I don't really know.
We've got a call on the line. Carl, I know you would love this one. You have been waiting for this for a couple of days.
I'm in a rush.
Oh, you're in a rush. Tell me. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. Mystery caller. Mystery caller. How you doing?
Fine. I'm driving and following you in my car.
Okay.
And I heard the discussion on the debushing. But I want to remind the Grenadian people of one thing. In the event that they forget, when the debushing starts, you could have do your task and then go and do another task.
Yes.
At least putting more money in the pockets of the ordinary man.
Correct.
The poor man.
Correct.
You remember who were the ones that criticized and opposed that practice in Parliament? it was the NDC that criticized that practice, whereby the ordinary man could have finished his contract and go and do another job, so at least he could have more money in his pocket. But they didn't like that, because they're not for the ordinary man, they're for the intelligentsia and the middle class.
The privilegencias.
And the elite. But when for the ordinary man to get a bread and to put money in his pocket, they oppose it. So this election, the working class people of Grenada and the proletariats have to realize who are the ones that are in their interests. Who are the ones that are in their interests? The only working class party in Grenada is the New National Party. This is the only party that will look out for the poor and ordinary people. And these people shouldn't make no mistake. On June 23rd, they have to go solidly and vote NNP, because that is in their interest. NDC is not in their interest, NDC is for the intelligentsia and the elite in society. So they need to take back the statement about the debushing, because they were the ones that always criticize the debushing program. And who are the persons that benefit from the debushing program? The poor and vulnerable people, which they totally oppose. Every program that should benefit the poor and vulnerable people, they oppose it. The wardens, who are the people that are wardens? The poor and vulnerable, they oppose it. Who are the persons that get the contract on the concrete road? The ordinary man in the community, they oppose it. What suggestion they had to pay increases in salary, send them the Imanis so that the intelligentsias can get the money. But who are the persons that make up the bulk of the Imanis? The poor and vulnerable. So it's clear they never have the interest of the ordinary man at heart. Never. Always the intelligentsia and the elite. And they are in the minority. That is why come June 23rd, the majority will rise, because the majority are the proletariats and the working class, and they are the ones that support the New National Party, and they will prevail. So I'm heading to work. Maybe when I get another chance, I will call back.
All right, take care. Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Okay, man.
All right. That's our mystery caller there.
Yeah, so as it relates to the debushing and the first thing we read, what they forget, July 8, 2008, they won election, the Congress. And you know the next move they make the next 2 weeks? They gather the people and they cutlass all roadside for people not to get debushing walking. If I lie,
I remember that. Google it.
All you cut, all the material, you're going to cut all the roadside. You didn't study about the debushers that time. When, and the caller just rightly say, when the debushers are custom running in and do the thing, and after have the time to go and do, all you tell me they have to stay on that work until 12. That's what all you had for them, Ali. So don't come and try to talk out, don't get fooled. They know, all you can fool them again. $100, you remember when we meet the gentleman and he tell us what? He tell us Christmas, Carnival and when?
Christmas, Carnival and Easter?
You remember that gentleman?
I don't remember who it was, but I remember
a guy from Vasali.
Christmas, Carnival and Easter, yeah. I remember that. I don't remember the person.
A Rasta man.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas,
because
Carnival
they
and
know.
Easter. We've got a caller. Good morning. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Sure.
I don't know who this Ali character is, and I really don't care. But he did make some points. Is there any relevance or truth to it?
What points are you talking about?
About the dropping of the Bush's salary and so on?
The Bushes did not lose any salary through the new national party.
Mentioned some cuts, didn't he?
Well, you asked me a question. Is either you're going to give me an opportunity to respond, or you want to talk for yourself?
Let's just make it really short and get to it. Did they drop the salary or not?
No, they did not. The NNP did not.
So he lied.
You said it, not me.
I'm asking you.
No, you can't be asking me. You made a statement and you said he lied. That's what you did.
Did he lie?
No, you can't ask me that question after you answered.
So now you're getting technical.
No, you answer your question and now you asking me again.
I asked you a question.
No. You made a statement and you said he lied.
Phrase it as a comment.
No. You.
My tone suggests it's a question.
No. Tone?
Yes.
Bro, I don't hear tones. I hear voices.
You don't hear tone. You hear voices.
Yeah.
All right.
This is not a music class.
Okay, so I can clarify now, right?
Say again?
So I can't clarify.
I don't know what you could do.
All right. But you can answer the question, can't you?
As I said, I choose to answer the question this way. You already answered it yourself. So I don't need to answer it again.
So why would I be asking you then?
I don't know.
That's right, because I want you to answer.
No, you want me to say something.
You want you to say what he wants to.
You want me to say something. No. I already listen, Brethren. Listen what happened. You made a statement and you said what you said about the Ali character that you don't know. Good. Why don't you? When you finish, let me know.
I'm done. I'm listening to you.
Oh, you're listening?
I just want to characterize me saying something I didn't say.
You said about a character, you made a statement. And then after you made the statement, you're asking me a question, but you already made the statement. So I said, go by your statement.
I'm saying to you, in case you didn't understand, I don't know this Ali person, and I don't care about him. But he made some statements. I want to know if they are true.
What did I say to you? Did I not answer that question before?
You said it's not true. Isn't that what you're saying? What he said is not true?
So you asked me the question a second time.
Well, you're not answering it, so I have to ask.
No, I said you answered your own question. You made that statement.
I didn't answer the question. Are you going to answer me, or are you just going to keep going around in circles?
You want me to say what you want to hear.
I want you to answer the question.
I'm not.
Then we can move on.
Say again?
You can answer the question, then we can move on.
Mister, I don't know who you are. All right?
Does it matter who I am?
Well, why don't you just shut up and listen?
Well, I'm listening to you.
Well, right, idiot, shut up.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Right. You want me to say what you want to hear. You already made the statement in relation to the Ali character that you don't know. You already made that statement. So, and I'm telling you the question that you're asking me, you already made the statement. So be guided by the statement that you made. End the story.
Are you listening? Can you hear yourself? Are you wearing your headphones?
We got a live one here.
Yes.
Caller, you ask if the pay for the debushers was, you asked that question.
Yeah.
The answer was no.
Okay.
So what about the answer you don't understand?
Follow-up question.
And the follow-up, no, you made a statement.
No.
Follow-up question.
No. You made a statement.
Can we get to the follow-up question?
I did not hear a follow-up question. You made a statement.
Get to the follow-up question. Are you want to go around again?
Nobody don't going around, caller.
Listen now, Bridget. You ain't paying for the time, eh?
The follow-up question.
Just remember that you're not paying for the time. It is being given to you. So it can be taken away from you.
Yes, you can do that.
Right.
That just suggests what kind of person you are.
Doesn't say anything about me and who I am.
No, Andre, that is the blueprint. No, go
on.
I want to speak.
No, hold on, Carl. You will speak. Go ahead.
Who's go ahead about what? Am I supposed to go ahead?
But who am I speaking to then?
Well, I'm not sure. I asked a question. The question is still on the floor.
I don't remember any question that you asked, sir.
Okay, maybe you can ask. Mr. Carl, would you like to attempt to answer the question?
You're talking to me, not to Carl.
Okay then, let me ask you again. Is Mr. Ali, or whatever his name is, telling the truth?
About what?
About the statements he made about the bushes and other programs,
What were the statements made by Mr. Ali?
that the salaries was at one point and it has been dropped to a lower point.
If the salaries were dropped from one point to a lower point, I do not have information from NIS, so I don't know.
Oh, so in other words, you disseminate information that you cannot prove.
What information? What information did I disseminate?
You just quoted something from somebody.
No, I read what Ali said.
Not say.
I read what Ali said.
That's my point. And you're not supposed to do that if you can't prove it.
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
Are you the producer?
Do I have to be?
Yes, to make that statement.
You cannot
Do you
disseminate
work-
information that you cannot
No,
prove.
no.
Sir.
Ali put something, the same Ali character that you don't know, sir.
Yes.
He made a public statement on social media.
Right.
We chose here to read his statement. What is wrong with that?
You did not use that disclaimer before, nor did you use one after. So in other words, you're propagating false information. You could be sued for that.
Oh my God. You should be looking at those Able Team movies, man. Look and listen to Mr. T. He has a nice statement.
Okay. Is that the best you can do?
That's the best I can do right now.
Yeah, well, that is to be expected. Does
Mhm.
Carl want to have a go at it now?
No.
Okay. So you're speaking for Carl?
Yes.
What does that say about Carl?
I don't know.
He's right there, ask him.
No, I don't have to.
And why not?
Because I choose not to.
And you made that choice because...
Because I'm the boss.
Oh, right. I don't think you should want to let people see that side of you. It doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Carl has been holding his own thus far.
Are you going to finish?
Well, I stopped, so that means I'm finished.
Okay, so then goodbye. God bless you and have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay, good.
Bye-bye.
Well, you share your cat smiling again. You share your cat smiling again.
Andre Donald.
What?
I said to you this morning, the thing really start.
The pig get hit.
The thing really start.
A pig just got hit. Give a call again. We always give our callers prominence. Good morning. Hello? Okay. Not there. Yeah. Pig get hit. Just all of a sudden we have producers that are working outside of it for us, what we should say and what we shouldn't say. But a man could write whatever he wants on the thing. On social media, write whatever you want. But if we're going to regurgitate it as is, then we have to put out disclaimers. Like really. Good morning, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good day, sir. That caller is not living in Grenada.
I don't know.
Or maybe they don't want to understand things. The NNP government, they went into parliament and they raised the Bush's salary with $10. When the NDC came into office, they go back into parliament and they took back that $10 from them. That is what happened.
Okay.
So all what he's saying there and the Matura or whoever, then making no sense. Because it was taken away from them by the NDC, the $10 that was added to their salary. And that is just the topic. So don't he just come to Hamburg your program. That's all these guys has been doing.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, one love.
Let's go.
I hear you.
Andre Donald, you see what happens here. We talk about people trying to get a forward for people. For 4 years, 7 months, and 19 days, when Ali Matura political party was in power, the debushers, as they call them, they didn't care for them. All of a sudden, now, they realize now we need some votes. So let me try to fool the debushers. But they know. In no way you expect everybody under the debushing program would support one political side. However, those persons who recognize that once the NNP, yes, the NNP and Dr. Keith Mitchell is in power, they'll be looked after. Hence the reason this morning I mentioned about the social safety nets program, Andre. And I drew the correlation and color, you know, about the level of crime here in this country. It's a direct correlation because of those programs. Because a man know or a woman know they don't have to go and commit a crime to it. And that is a fact. And whoever want to call, let me call and discuss that issue.
We got a call. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Well, listening to the program and especially what the topic is like this morning, I could tell you. The reason why these guys and them act the way they act with the bushers is a lack of respect for the poor and ordinary people. They have no respect for them. They consider them as nobody. They call them all kind of names that's not supposed to be given to human beings. They give them those kind of a name. When they come into office, first thing they greet the people of Grenada, and they know the poor ordinary people will care to that. Let's have a clean-up campaign, you know. They had a clean-up campaign all over Grenada the first month in office. The whole of Grenada was being cleaned up free. When the government of Grenada was paying people to do it.
They don't want to give the bushers work.
Yeah, they got the country to clean free. And when they started to give the bushers work, they had additional $10 that was put to the salary, they take it off. They used to have 7 people in a gang, they make it 5. And that 7 used to be from one area. Then they started to take it from all different areas to make 5. And few fortnights for the season, the people had this to get work. A public servant came to me in my garden, and I was asking him a question. I said, why is it so? And I found what he's doing is trying to help poor ordinary people. The person told me that's the problem they have in it. Dr. Mitchell get these people to have no respect for them, you know, because them is the one that went to university and colleges, and wherever they go and study and come back home. And what do you realize? When you come into the community where them lives, people cannot just come and point out that's the doctor here, that is the whatever they is, you know, because the quality of how the poor ordinary man is building, competing with them, you know what they have with the vehicle, competing with them. Go down the road with a set of things which I say, well, no, something must be wrong. He said that Michael, out of them is the brain of the country, and people must be able to differentiate who are there. People come and ask when you go in a community, you see the ordinary man matching them up with quality of house and vehicles, and them kind of thing. That's what the individual said to me. So I know straight up, the poor ordinary have no chance in front of these people and them. No chance whatsoever. You know. So if Grenadians want to play, they're quick to forget and doesn't want to remember what was before with them. Because it's nothing new about them, you know. What people say about it, a new bunch of people and this and that. You know. It was so in 1990 to 95. Leader change, faces change, and the same behavior came back. So they will really use that tactic again and come back to the Grenadian people and tell them it's a new set of faces and new leaders. That is just the policy. They have no respect for the poor ordinary people, and people have to understand that the construction company today, any one of them will never happy to see that the NEC return into office. No trucking company, no whatever equipment company would like to see them back into office. Because a lot of people that didn't make no money under the reign of the NDC, they disrespect these people and them, and they have, and today they come back with a kind of a feel they will just play with the brains of the individuals because they say them are the brighter ones. But they're making a big mistake. Have a good morning, boss.
You too, one love. Carl Keaton.
Yeah, man.
Oh me, oh my.
What happened?
No, I just appreciate the fact that pigs get hit all the time.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. What they have to reconcile themselves with is the bushers. That the gang of 7 was reduced to 5. Less people. They remove $10 from the pay. So maybe that's what he's talking about. Ali, maybe he forgetting. Because where did he? That's what he's talking about. That's the money they remove. So they can't talk about, they can't give the NMP no talk about debushers and pay. They can't give them no talk. Because when the NNP came back, they bring back up the gang to the 7. From 5 at the end, they bring it down to. And that's fact. Google it. I don't come here and say things what is not fact. The $10 I removed, that's fact. Google it. So the caller and trying to think, that's what you have to reconcile yourself with. And get to know the gentleman, you might not be quite accommodating to things he write. Because you're big and you have sense.
The claim that he does not know does not stand with me, Carl. He just wanted to talk. You know, as one person messaged me and said, yo, Dre, you know, that person just wanted to do so and show you all off track this morning, which is what this caller just said too. But I ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not a nice thing to try. You're better off trying to do something else. The purpose of this program is to speak the truth to the Grenadian public. That's one thing we have to understand. That's the purpose of this program, to speak the truth to the Grenadian public. If at any time you recognize that we are telling lies, call.
Yes.
Call. Anytime you recognize that we are telling lies, call. And anytime you hear us make a statement, even before you call, Google it.
Yes.
Google that statement.
And then present it.
Because when we tell you about those who in the South, like Terry Forrester and them who wanted senatorship, and those in the South who wanted to be Minister for Tourism, when we tell you that.
And those who wanted to be senators.
And senators, when we
and
tell
when
you
they don't
that.
get it, they vex.
Yeah, when we tell you that, it's facts.
Tobacco well pressed.
Go and Google it. You understand? Google it. And if you want to Google it, ask it, Michelle. He'll tell you.
Or they could call Country Call and ask them too.
Yeah.
And they could call the customs and ask the customs too.
Ask the customs.
And Country Call.
And you can ask all the other companies.
Yeah.
That have checks that are better than Michael Jordan at bouncing balls. Ask them.
And as beyond that, he could ask Philip Telesford to come and release the 2 animals he are tied by the chicken farm up there. He's looking good, this little dog, and I'm seeing all this trouble up there.
Who feeding them?
I don't know. And the road he mash up going towards the chicken farm. When he was doing work and he promised to fix.
Come and fix it.
Philip, they waiting on him. So the caller could call Philip Telesford and tell him for me. The 2 dogs he are tied on the tree up there, come and release them. And the road he mash up, and when the people are them, when the rain falling and the people are up there to come down with 2 shoes. And the irony of the situation, Master Carl already caused that road to happen, so Master Carl know.
You had to fix that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the people are up there now, when they had to go down by the road and they have to wear 2 shoes. Philip Telesford, come and do better than that.
Come
and you're all about running your mouth.
Running your mouth. Come and fix back the road. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, remember coming in.
Speak up, please. Speak up. Hello? Hello?
I remember in opposition.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Speak up, I said.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I put it on speaker then. I was saying that in 2008, after NDC coming in office when they promised the $400 and they refused and Dr. Keith Mitchell was in opposition, is we call on them to put the $50 to make it $150 for the ordinary man to get. But they did that, but at the end of the day, we know that they do a lot of wrong things and bad things, so we head on. Those of us, I know there was working, I end up working a week in and a week out and all kind of things take place. All right then. You there? All right.
Okay, caller. And they forgetting. Because the situation is serious. Times and we at a area where Grenada need stable leadership. Persons that have experience in running country. And we cannot afford to, as they say, and they put it in a proper perspective, they're saying give them a chance. They ain't saying vote for us because we're ready to take this country forward. They always saying give us a chance. Like we're playing some kind of lotto or something, but we can't afford to do that. Caller, it's a straight case and it's an easy case. And as we were speaking on the issue of the bushing program, and still we could speak on the thing of young people, because it seems to be making this clarion call for young people. And they yet to offer anything to the young population other than saying we're going to make them permanent. And making them permanent is dodgy based on the state of play in this country. Making them permanent is dodgy because the revenue intake for this country, you want to say you go get a year and then you go try it and see. So everything they're speaking so far is to try. It's like trial and error. So, okay. And one might argue, okay, it could work. But what's about it in a situation when you give them a chance and it don't work? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Yes, you expect things to work. You say give you a chance to try. But what's about if it don't work? What would you do? So when NNP say in safer hands, that means you have to go and try to see if it go work. NNP know what it's capable of and what it's already doing. So when we say in safer hands, it's not only just a mantra or just a song bite to sound good, but it's really something factual that is being practiced as they say for the last 8 years. And that is important to note. The NNP came in here and had to restart the economy. Facts. The NNP came in here and you know, when I speak, like I like to speak things of facts and not just saying things by the run of the mill so people just could get excited as to what it is. And I've been here on this station and things I've said, I'm ready to back it up any day. So persons who don't believe me and they want to challenge what I say, I send an open challenge. Meet me downstairs Real FM any Saturday. Any Saturday. And let us discuss the issues as relates to this country. And the facts presented here. And the facts presented here that NNP has brought economic growth to this country. Economic growth to the economy. Facts. If you have other information, what you think, Google it and come. Any Saturday, downstairs Real FM and let me battle. Reduce unemployment when it came back in 2013. The debt haircut of over 400 million in debt relief. And that is facts. Google it if you think. Financial support received from the IMF, the World Bank, the EU, and the CDB. And these are facts. So when I come here and I speak of them, I don't come here whooping. I don't come here strumming or playing from music sheet. The deficit was lowered in this country. So the government could have lived within its means. Unpaid claims in the treasury of 110 million was reduced to put back money in local businesses. The capital expenditure increase, so we see more roads, so they're asking if you eat roads. We see school refurbishment and development, hospitals and other medical facilities, the economy grow, creating jobs, so we had disposable income in this thing. Until all they're jumping up and saying not only rum people going and drinking, but that is a fact that people are mourning. That didn't happen in the Congress time. Investor confidence return. So you could see all these mega and small projects here. Again, job creation and money in the hands of people. Public offers receive one-off payment of $1,000 and several increases every year from since 2013, and that is facts. So we don't have to come here and put any disclaimer when we see that time. That is facts. Public workers are receiving pension presently The 70% I think work out within the NIS and government of the final 70% of the final pay. Facts. No public service workers lost their job in Grenada during the pandemic. Facts, and that cannot be said about countries in the region. Hope was restored here. Opportunities provided for thousands of young people. So NMP understand young people. The Prime Minister understand young people. The government is hardworking, a united and inclusive government. No scandal. That is why we have stability here and sovereign put people first. So NNP has brought this country on the right path. And all NNP saying is to vote for NNP to continue on that path. So when I come and I speak of that, it's not about gimmicks and I don't have selective memory here. So like I tell you, those facts, if you feel you want to contradict them, meet me downstairs, Real FM, any Saturday. And we go discuss that. And while I at it, I had to speak of the Congress, although they say they knew, but you're seeing the old faces them start to turn up again. They talking about young, but you're seeing Nazim Bok and them again. We had negative growth here, minus 2%. The economy failed under the Congress. High unemployment under the Congress. Debt high, they had to borrow and sell assets to pay salaries and recurrent expenses. The deficit was high, 18%, 18 million per month. So government had to live outside of its means. Unpaid claims in the treasury, the whole local business, $110 million. We had low capital expenditure, little money could have been spent to doing fixing roads and schools and hospitals and other projects. We had a record closure of business, facts. Job loss, facts. Investor and financial institution confidence in the NDC was at an all-time low. Public servants didn't know what time they getting paid. Government asset was sold to pay salaries, facts. So when I'm talking about, we don't have to have no disclaimer to say that. The citizens and the youth in this country lose hope. Because they call the Imanis down there and they make them go, they say they are the youth enterprise, but they only take back not even 10% of the people, so they send them home. And we know about the political infighting, political chaos, party thing. And they even close down parliament, the same place they say they want opposition to go back in. Their vote of confidence was brought by the owner against them. And that is the fact of the Congress. So when I come and I speak, don't want to tell Ali Matthew and trying to send out some red herring. We don't run in and take that bit, Ali. You know you're wrong. You know you don't want no facts. And they don't want you wrong. So I don't know why you're beating up so far. Yes, Andre Donald. Let's go.
I hear you. I was just trying to send a message there quickly. Just give me a minute. I need to send
yes, so Andre Donald is talking about disclaimer. But these are facts. These are facts. Google it. And if you come up with anything contrary to what he said here, like I say, meet me downstairs Real FM any Saturday. And let we compare notes and see what it is. So we're talking about a government that care for the people and government has done right by the people is the NNP. When we talk about a government that failed the people is the National Democratic Congress, the cabal. And they're trying to say they're different. And all of a sudden. And you see this thing going on social media because they bad on social media and journal, they bad him. And Nazim V-Buck say this is not a calypso competition, no jump on wave. As he sit down, the pastor running against Dr. Kit Mitchell come and jumping up and whine. And how Nazim Buck feel? Nazim Buck they didn't want Christopher Columbus in Italy.
They never want
Christopher Columbus in Rome. They don't want you. But you and Ali and them only beating up by yourself and thing. And then when this political leader come, you should have read the utterances of Ali Maturayan. All of a sudden on the road to Damascus like light shine in your eye. Yes, Andre Donald. Let's go.
I have something here, but I have to find out if I get to read it first. When I find out if I get to read it, I will I must reach out and find out if I could read this. All right, Gates, good morning. How you doing? How's Mark? Believe I'm coming at you later? No. Yeah, no. Tomorrow is the rally, right? Carl?
Which rally?
in tomorrow?
Thursday, yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're coming at you tomorrow, Gates. I hope everything is fine. Okay. Right. They never want Christopher Columbus in Italy. Never want him in a room. Oh, they could. Lord. Oh, boy. People saying to me here, my brother, that they're hearing the music and so in the background outside.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. So once I'm hearing it, then the people are going to hear it. I guess it's one of the candidates going by. Are they going down together or singularly?
Well, in my time, we went down
singular.
East went and then West went.
So East transition first.
Yeah, in my time, I don't know what
yeah, they're probably doing it individually. Let me just check the WhatsApp quickly to see who's there. Irvin is saying he can hear the music outside still. And okay, somebody's reminding you, Carl. Don't forget that we did have to seek approach St. Vincent for support to pay salaries. The person said they're public officers, so they know. Remember that.
What I say?
Don't forget that the NDC had to reach out to St. Vincent.
Yeah.
In order to help them pay salaries, right? And the person is reminding you that they're a public officer, so they know of what happened. You check?
Yep.
All right. Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Broadcasting from studios located at Main Street Tears inside a beautiful historical St. Patrick. We're going to take a commercial break, friends, and we will be right back. Stay with us.
Are you a passionate volunteer? If you are desirous of serving, then now is the opportune time to be part of the Board of Directors, Supervisory and Compliance Committee, or Credit Committee. Interested persons can obtain nomination forms via Head Office Grenville or via the St. George branch. Criteria: be a Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited member of sound mind. Be in good financial standing with the credit union and otherwise. Be knowledgeable about credit union principles. Satisfy fit and proper test. Applications can be submitted with the subject Nominations 2022 via the following: Mail, Nominations Committee, care of Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, or email info@grenq.org. Application deadline June 3rd, 2022.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada, imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The Spice Boys are playing CONCACAF top-tier football, and we want you to be in on the action. Don't miss it. Book your spots now at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for Tuesday, June 7th to see the Spice Boys take on El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League. Tickets are $30 adults and $10 for children. Available at the GFA building, Queen's Park, St. George's. You can also purchase the latest Spice Boys replica t-shirts at the GFA for only $100 to support the Spice Boys. The Spice Boys versus El Salvador, Tuesday, June 7th. 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come, let's support the Spice Boys.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
Okay, Carl, it's time now moving to 25 minutes after 9. It's an extended political Wednesday. No, it's not the extension. It's just an extended political Wednesday. You probably go up until 10 o'clock this morning. Carl, interestingly, there's someone here who is asking for something which I believe that you are in a great position to be able to do. Let me get your mic and let me now read for you what the person is saying. Sharella Griffith Mudu. Andre, it seems like a lot of people don't understand about the pension. Could you get one of the ministers or somebody to have a program on that topic? What Carl has explained earlier on, and even yesterday, and the day before yesterday, which would have been Monday, what Carl explained about the pension, which was in the most grassroots manner, I believe that everybody should have understood. But Sharilla, I understand your situation, and probably you didn't hear him. So Carl, can you encapsulate that in like a minute or 2 minutes? What's the situation with the pension, based on what the Prime Minister said, and based on how he explained what was going to happen. Tell us quickly again.
Well, quick, in a nutshell, Andre, after the ruling from the court, as with the restoration of pension, the Prime Minister said from ball one that he would respect the ruling of the court, and he had no intention of appealing the ruling. However, to find the finances necessary to pay pension at the time was a challenge, but he was working to get to that. And a committee was set up in the meantime to give guidance and assistance in terms of information and planning as we go forward. The pronouncement by the Prime Minister in the rally at St. David's clearly states that as for the persons who would retire this year, payment will be made. And going forward next year, allocation will be made in the budget for persons who will retire next year, because remember, the government would have an idea of the amount of persons reaching that particular age of 60 years as it was. In terms of the question of 26 and a third, you have to work in the public service for 26 years and a third to qualify for. But that does not mean when you make 26 years and a third, you're obligated to retire.
Yes.
So, because as I drew the parallel earlier, you could join the public service at 20 years. And when you make 26 and a third, it will be 40, let me say 46, 47 years. Would you at 47 years want to leave the public service?
You can join it at 18.
Yes. If you want to leave the public service, then yes, you know what you have to go through and do the paperwork and so on and get your pension. But most persons would go on until they reach the age of retirement, which is 60, and in some cases, based on certain things, it might be 63 and eventually 65. So when the Prime Minister uttered 60 years, it was not meant that you should stay in the service for 60 years, because he have how you would qualify for pension. So a lot of people who walking about in the hot sun and saying the government owes us and so on, you must ask them if has they made 26 and a third. Because you only when you could talk about pension and say anything, or force you have to cross the threshold of 26 and a third. And as it is now, the Prime Minister indicate to all in a public meeting, he didn't say it behind closed doors. He didn't go in no town hall meeting and say it. He said it for everybody to hear. That persons retiring this year will be paid. And as we move forward, it will be budgeted so to do. On the other hand, you have certain people saying we go pay because we go take a loan and so on. So you have to understand what is at play. So in a nutshell, that is the simple thing our pension. It is not what persons make it. And then and what somebody must understand again, pension is payable only to public workers who are permanent. But the Prime Minister also said, what was instructive to note in his pronouncement then, he made mention of is not only public workers, they are all other workers are to be secured upon retirement. So I look forward to what would be in the pipeline as relates to workers in general. Yeah, Andre. Let's go.
I hear you. When I gain that voice in the car, I hear you.
Yes, you're getting it.
I get it there. So I'm hoping that the person would have listened and would have been, at this particular point in time, more educated. All right, here's somebody else with something on WhatsApp. Andre, did you know or heard that in the NDC rally on Sunday? What would I have known? Didn't listen to them. And they was passing around with boxes. No, I don't know. And
I've been hearing that a lot lately, but I can't see.
Yeah, I ain't going there. I really ain't going there.
And like I say, once the tobacco the well press, I won't think.
Yeah, once we don't go into things like that.
We don't go
and
into
I wouldn't want to believe.
We don't go into sensationalism.
I wouldn't want to believe, honestly. For me to believe that, I would have had to. I had to see a picture of it.
Or I had to see it in the presence of weaknesses, because maybe me alone, I might say I'm looking at it through a green lens.
Yeah.
So I want witnesses to see.
Yeah. let me see a
because there are
picture of
certain
it.
things
Let
I
me
see
see,
through
yeah.
a green lens,
Yeah.
And I would say, I don't want no apology to that. If I see through a green lens, I see through a green lens.
So I'm not going to go into this thing.
Andre, the last election, the NNP received 33,792 votes. The National Democratic Congress, the cabal, received 23,249 votes. Google it if I don't believe.
That's last elections?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not looking at it through a green eyes?
No. Life facts. So the NNP had 10,543 more votes than the cabal.
How much?
10,543 more votes than the cabal. So in the context, I think, I don't know, under who grew more within the last 4 years and something.
The first thing they have to do is to get that 10,000 votes and then start growing.
Yes.
That's the first thing to do. It's an uphill task. Again, I go back to that very first time when Callistra, good morning Callistra, that very first time when Callistra spoke to, what's his name? The guy out of Barbados, help me here. Peter Wickham.
Yeah.
And Peter Wickham specifically said that it was not, and it will not be in the best interest of the National Democratic Congress to fight these elections as how they're fighting now. And I'm not saying this because I wanted you all to do so and back out. No. And he did not suggest that. He just suggested that, look, what the Congress needed to do was to make sure that their house is in order and get ready for the next elections, where he believed that they may stand a better chance of gaining seats and being a more formidable opposition or even winning. He thought that that was possible. I think that what happened here is that the NDC hierarchy took that as an insult, and hence the reason why they decided to go flat out in relation to this.
And let Oliver Joseph do the business already.
Oliver Joseph, you want to call him?
I don't know, like a body tell me.
What?
Like picking up there that the nomination was accepted. So if you have anything, see if you get Mr. Joseph and ask him how the process was.
Hold on. Then I need to do this. Let me see if I can do this, Carl. Okay. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh boy. I received so many different chats here, and I know I received something yesterday from somebody that I need to use to execute that thing this morning, but I'm not. Okay, right, I think I got it. So we're gonna share this, and we're gonna share it via email. Yeah. Okay, it's ANDRE still, you think? My email address? Sending, finishing, done. So, let me see, Carl. Okay, let's see if we can. Who do you think we should try and call first?
Oliver Joseph. Okay,
because you got some information that he's finished.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's see, how do we get... All right, so I need to pull up some numbers, Carl, because I'm going to be looking for cell phone numbers now to see who we can reach. All right. Wow, it's going to be a bit of a bother here, but nonetheless, I believe we can do it. Okay, right. Great. So, okay, Carl, you'd have to help me here, because you would have to continue the chat, so to speak, and while I try to reach the different people.
Yeah,
that you suggested
so
to
those
me.
numbers I gave earlier on, numbers don't lie.
All right, go on. You have it on your own.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers didn't lie in 2018. And I don't believe in 2022 that numbers would lie. So I look forward in anticipation, in glee, as to the outcome on the 23rd of June. So going forward, as I say, nomination day is a very important day in the whole scheme of things. After today, we'll know who the real candidates are. We'll know who from each respective political organizations that will be facing the electorate on the 23rd of June. Why I think in the offices, Dre, I think persons are given time in which to come and do the business. So, like in our area up here, seeing that all the business will be done in one building, I think it might be spread out based on the amount of candidates we have, would dictate the length of time that the process would be completed in. Because we have the east and the west, and the offices are housed in the same building. So we'd have a bit of traffic. So I think the time would be given to the would-be candidates as to when they should make themselves available to do the business. And persons was understand because like the whole pension issue is one of importance. Because one would say when they give the best of their life to the country, when they reach the age of retirement or qualify based on the qualification set down in law, they should be given something. And persons must understand pension is for public workers.
Oliver.
You understand?
Oliver.
So,
Andre.
and it is important for us to understand and to know what is going on. And when the time comes to make that decision as to who will continue to have in governance, it is so important that we know the type of person, the team of persons, and what is the person's intention for you, the people, and the country moving forward. So it is very, very important.
Carl, I got to stop you there. I was lucky in that I was able to latch on to Oliver Joseph. Oliver, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. I'm feeling very good. I'm in high spirits.
You're in high. Have you completed or are you on your way to complete?
I've just successfully completed signing my nomination papers, and we are on the road with a massive motorcade going to St. David.
All right. Now tell me, Oliver, this is an experience. This is like the third time you have done this. Was there anything different this time?
No, I think the people of St. David are ready to return me as the parliamentary representative and to return the new national party to continue the work in the country.
All right, great. So what else are you going to be doing today, Oliver? After you've done that, where are you headed now? What's going to happen?
Yeah, right. So today we're driving through all the constituency, showing that we go back to the constituency office, and then we have a meeting tonight in Palm Rose. So we're going back into the office and then a big meeting in Palm Rose tonight.
All right. And finally, Oliver, coming out of the meeting on Sunday, how did you feel?
This meeting on Sunday gave me a big boost. It was a booster for my confidence, especially our motorcade and the massive rally. This is the largest crowd I've ever seen assembly anywhere in St. David. So any crowd I'm talking about, and I was so pleased, so happy. I'm telling you, I left there full of confidence that yes, we have now secured the seat. And I'm just calling our people to continue the work. We continue the work on the ground. We touching base with all our people to make sure that election day, we bring out all of them to vote solidly for the new national party.
Oliver Joseph, thank you so very much and have a wonderful day, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, great. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Carl, I got your Oliver Joseph for you.
Yeah, because I got some information where he did the business.
He did the business. All right. So let me see if I can get us back together again. Where is it? Is this? Should I put you alone? I think I should put you alone.
No.
But you see, I have to continue on the phone.
Okay.
So then it is correct that I have so you have to continue. The interesting thing is that, bro, you have to continue to chat. That's what you're good at. Not just somebody did send a message this morning.
Yes.
And said don't try to embarrass Carl. He was a very good footballer and an excellent cricketer. Somebody sent that on my phone. I forgot to tell you. No, I just didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to, help you.
And before to tell you, a lot of fellas knew my back. $100.
All right, let's see who else we can call, Carl. Who else do you think we should? Who else do you think we should call? Oh, I'm gonna try to call this lady here.
Who is that lady?
Who do you think I'll try to call if I say a lady?
Yolande Bainhouse, what?
Not yet. You have to lay the groundwork before you call the queen.
Which lady you gonna call her now?
What do you think? All right, you continue talking, and let me do some calling. All right, you got it?
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yes, Dre. Like I was saying, I don't want to blow me trumpet or gloat, but the person that send that information maybe know a thing or two about me in terms of playing sports. So persons might see me now and look at my size and don't recognize. Back in the day, Andre Donald, I was very nimble on my feet. Yeah, so I played a lot of sports. But I've become in recent years an armchair sports fan, so I rather look at sports now than play sports and give my 2 pence to persons who would listen. Yes, Dre, I was saying as we in nomination there, and we spoke to Oliver, and he seems to be in high spirits based on his speaking to us, and as he's saying, go to the constituency to show the people a show of force and to encourage people and even to give strength to those that might be straddling. You are the straddlers, so you need to strengthen them. You need to move with the pace of them. And at the same time, there's a meeting this afternoon, so the work is truly on. So you'll see more frequent meetings, small meetings, pocket meetings, and the general big meetings on Sundays. So work has to continue to be done. The oiling of the election machinery, putting things in place so persons know what they have to do and what their roles and functions would be on the day. Because you could have whatsoever support you have, Andre Donald, or perceive to have, and on the day if you don't have the election machinery rolling, it could be a disaster. So all candidates now should be in a position to get the election, the machinery in thing. So I look forward to the upcoming weeks with great anticipation. I look forward to the rhetoric that will be there by the political parties. And I will be here on Real FM adding my 2 pence to the discussion. And although I'll be looking at most of it through a green lens, but the intention to present facts, irrebuttable facts, will continue from me. So when I say the unpaid claims in the Treasury from 2008 to 2013 was $110 million, and the NNP as a government, under the leadership of Dr. Mitchell, was able to bring that down. We saw a lot of capital expenditure increase. So we saw more infrastructure done in terms of learning institutions, schools, in terms of hospitals, in terms of roads, in terms of projects that created employment to people, and at the same time grew the economy We understand during the pandemic how the New National Party as a government managed to steer the ship of state through those turbulent times. And we're not out of it yet, but in terms of persons, in terms of the stability of the country, in terms of persons receiving their salaries and so on, in terms of public workers receiving increases and incentives throughout the whole pandemic, is something that we all have to remember when election day come and cause the NNP to continue in governance. So because I'm saying the country is in safer hands at this time, at this present time in our history, the New National Party is the party that is well equipped presently to steer the ship. I'm not saying down the road things might not change, but at present, the New National Party, when you support the New National Party, you put Grenada in safer hands. Because they're a united bunch of people. They're hard-working people. They put people first. And that is something that we have to recognize. I see you with a smile.
Well, I always smile, you know that, eh? I always smile. It's just that it's kind of difficult to reach most of the candidates this morning. We are lucky to get Oliver. So, but I also spoke to Victor Philip, but he was in the middle of signing his documents. So he promised to speak to us a little bit later on. And everybody else just getting their answering service.
Yeah, you just have to hold the food. Give me a 1 minute or so.
Yeah, sure, no problem. This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5. Somebody says here, Brother Carl, another facet of the pension paying according to the Prime Minister and the ruling of the court is that pension is a question, is that pension is questions of the pension in question are for workers joining the service after 1985. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. The period of time for nomination is between 9 to 12 o'clock. Okay. Now, so he left. Yeah, he left. I would never leave you like that. You know, I'd not be bad and just show. I just show myself here. Now, let's get this together. Elections, and remember this very carefully, friends. Elections is something we should never, ever joke about. It is the responsibility, or it should be the responsibility of everyone who have attained the age of 18 to so register yourself so that you become a part of the electorate. Why, you would say, should I become a part of the electorate? Simply because you must be involved in the decision making in your country. Now the date has gone, so you cannot register again until this election cycle is finished. And you're probably sitting there and saying, damn, what did I do? How did I not become involved in this process? So your hard luck. That's just your hard luck this time around. So to all those who are registered to vote, there's a couple of things that you need to remember. You may not have your ID card. Yes, you may not have your ID card. That does not mean that you cannot cast your vote. That does not mean that you cannot cast your vote. You may have a passport. You may have an NIS card. That you can use. You can use any other form of ID as long as it has your name as it appears on the paper. Now, the other thing is, if you don't have your ID at all, you can still go. Because there are going to be people inside there, trust me, that know you. Unless you drop from the top like a lot of people. Some people might not even know that person because the person dropped from the top, right, Carl?
Parachute.
They parachute from the top. But you can go and you can swear that you are Carl Caton. and they will allow you to vote. Do you understand? So not having an ID is not an excuse not to vote. You do not necessarily have to. It will make the process easier, but you do not have to have an ID or your ID in to vote. If you have it, beautiful. Go with it. If you don't have it, still go and organize yourself. The other thing is, the earlier you go to vote is the better. Get it over and done with. Do not plan and say, you know what, I'm going to go to work first, and then when I finish work, I'm going to go and vote. No. Get it over and done with.
Yeah.
You don't know what can happen on your way to work, on your way from work. Nobody's praying for anything to happen to anybody, but you don't know what can happen. And let us put it this way. If you ended up in hospital, for whatever reason, imagine you be lying on that bed there thinking, damn, I should have voted this morning. I should have cast my ballot before I went to work.
As it goes, do your civic duty before you go to work.
Do your civic duty before you go to work. It is important that you do that. Now, there may be people, or there are people who do not live in Grenada, but they want to come back to vote. And you're probably asking yourself, can you do that? Yes, you can. As long as you're registered. As long as you're registered and your name is on that list, you can vote. So you can come in today, vote today, and go out. Go back out tomorrow.
Yeah, if your means afford you.
If your means does afford you that, you could. So if you are anywhere in the world and you can make it to Grenada for election day and you are registered to vote, no one can stop you from voting. How do you know if you're registered to vote? We did it the other day. Take your device, go on the computer, look for the Grenada electoral list. You can Google that, Grenada electoral list.
Google it?
Yeah, Google it, man. And when you find that, then it gives you the prompt to type in your name and surname. And for instance, let's take a try and see. Calculated? We're going to try with you?
Yeah.
So we're going to do GRENADAELECTORAL list. Grenada electoral list. All right. Carl Caton. So first we type in Carl, as in C.
Yeah.
A-R-L. Second we type in Caton, as in C-A-T-O-N. Carl Caton. And there's a little thing there that says find me.
Yes.
So let me see if I can find Carl Ansel. Is your second name?
Yes.
A-N-S-E-L?
Yes.
Carl Ansel Caton. You're male. I know you'd crack up on that. Your address is Latas. Your occupation, you're a farmer.
Yes.
And you are in polling division number 2?
Yes. Montrose.
Well, hold on. We're going to find out where you are going to vote. Carl Ansel Caton, you vote at the Montrose SDA school.
Yeah.
Right. That will be the primary school, correct? Primary school. Montrose SDA school. So all that information is available right there.
That won't affect geography.
Meaning?
Well, when the date was called, a set of people was on social media saying the Prime Minister don't think all the children have to do exam, they have to do geography that day. So voting in the primary school in Montrose don't affect geography. And I just want people to know. Because there was something being peddled that the children are exam on that day and geography will be affected. So I want to know in Montrose that won't happen.
Well, I was privy to a conversation yesterday, Carl, which said that I was listening to some people talking, and I don't think there'll be any voting at McDonald College. That used to be a polling center, is it? That's what it's called?
Yeah. So where it is now?
I think it's gonna be. I wasn't able to confirm because I didn't get the office, but I think it's gonna be in one of the sections of the school at the Catholic school here.
Well, that's something we should try to get to.
Yeah.
And give it out.
Once we get that information. Good morning.
Andre.
Yes.
Check on my name now, listen.
What is your name, sir?
I have a funny name.
Tell me, what is it?
Alpheus Peter McEwen.
Say that again.
Alpheus.
What is your first name?
Alpheus.
Spell it.
Alpheus.
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 What's your last name?
McEwen.
Spell it.
MCEWEN. MCEWEN. McEwen.
MCEWEN.
Yeah. MCEWEN.
That's MCEWE. Okay, let's see again. It's a capital E, right?
A capital E, yeah. You see Alpheus Peter McEwen.
Yes, Alpheus Peter McEwen.
Yeah.
Your address is Hope.
Hope St. Andrews.
You're a businessman.
Yeah.
Polling division number 6.
St. George School.
Let me just do so and double check for you. Yes, Alpheus Peter McEwen. You will vote at the St. Giles Anglican School.
Thank you very much.
So you won't affect geography?
You're not affecting geography.
No.
What is Ram name?
Ram name is Desmond John.
Desmond John. Hold on. DESMOND. John. OHN. Let's see if we can find Desmond John. Okay, there are a number of Desmond John. There's a Desmond John in River Sally, so that's not him. There's one in Belmont, that's not him. There's one in New Westerhall, that's not him. There's one in Latant, that's not him. But there's one in Post Royal.
Yeah, that's the Desmond.
That's him?
Yeah, that's it.
That's him. So you can tell Ramram that he's registered Desmond Thomas John.
Yeah.
And he will vote at the Post Royal Preschool.
All right. What about Christopher Stewart?
So tell Ramam you don't affect geography.
All right.
Christopher what?
Stewart.
Christopher Stewart.
Okay, Christopher Stewart. And Christopher Stewart, does he live at Dunfermline?
Yeah, he lives at Dunfermline.
Yeah. He's a driver, he lives at Dunfermline. I can tell you where he has to vote. He has to vote at the Bel Air Government School.
Okay.
Right?
That's right.
Who else you want again?
Amanda Stewart.
Amanda?
Stewart, yeah.
Amanda Stewart.
Amanda Stewart. Amanda Stewart McEwen?
Yeah.
McEwen, yeah. She lives at Hope.
She lives at Hope, right in Fluffy House.
Amanda J. Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, your name now, boy. So she is to vote at the St. Giles Anglican School.
That's right.
What the J for?
The J for I don't know what that J for. I graduated tell me that because I don't know what that J for. There may be another man.
Well, I don't know. You have to check on that. Next thing you lose it. Right. So all your people close to you registered. How about Stanley, boy?
Yeah. Well, I don't know Stanley right now, but Stanley registered by Yolan Bain side.
By Yolan Bain side.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care.
I know him as Stanley, but I don't know his surname.
You have to stop that, man. You have to stop that.
I don't want to keep close to Stanley tomorrow because I don't think go keep coming up.
So we getting roti today?
Tomorrow.
What? No, we want roti Friday.
Alright, no problem.
Friday, yeah.
So we call it, don't say we're in Granville.
No, you guys have to call me again. I have to call and say, well, I said, what was I saying?
No, how much rotis we getting?
I don't call go eat two, you go eat two till I 4.
Yeah. So you're sending for nobody else?
No. Well, out of the 4 you give the girl in from Botico.
But how you say we go eat 2 each? How we eating it 2 and still have more to give out of 4?
I sign up 4 OT. 2 for you, 1 for Carl and 1 for Abella.
I don't know.
Maxwell?
I don't know.
Yeah, Maxwell been a good girl to me. When she meet me, I show her my kiss.
Okay, I hear you, bro.
Alright, bro.
Alright, one love.
So take it easy.
Good.
Hey, y'all like to jump up in Grenville. If you see Grenville.tv, if you see Grenville. Andre, if you see Grenville.
Grenville happening then.
If you see the amount of supporters that come out for that candidate and them, you will imagine.
Alright.
If you see Happy up there with the duck, we papa.
Thing happening.
Go up on Facebook to go see one. Thing happen.
Alright then, good later.
Yeah, later.
Alright. Keaton, it continues, eh?
Yeah.
But it's you see, every time we do something, we start this process and people say, oh, check and see if my name there, check and see if my name there. And I will gladly do it for you. Because it is important that you know, well, now you can't. All right. So you see, hold on, start. Stanley. Stanley what? Henry. Okay, somebody sent his name in. John Stanley Henry. He's from Granborough. He's a salesman. He used to do that work. So he is the vote at the Granborough Health Center. Thank you very much, Devon. You know the man's name? You know the man's name. Okay, let me send a message to Shoma. Okay, I was trying to find something else. Okay, is somebody trying to reach us here? Somebody seemed to be trying to reach us. Should we answer the phone call?
Yeah, let me see.
Let's see who's trying to reach us on this gracious Wednesday morning. Nomination day inside of Grenada. Good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Doctor.
Good.
Could you look for my name for me, Gemma Veronica Dominic?
What's that? First thing to do for me is to load down that thing you have in the back there. Load the volume down, please.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, tell me what you want me to look for.
Gemma Veronica Warwood Dominic.
Hold on. What is your name on your ID card? What's your first name?
Veronica.
What is your first name?
Gemma.
Spell that, please.
Gemma.
Oh, Gemma with a G. And what is your last name?
Dominic.
Spell that.
Dominique.
Dominique. Okay, Gemma V. Warwood Dominic.
Yes.
Your address is Grandance Housing Scheme?
Yeah.
Okay, Gemma. Yes, you're there and you vote at the Kelly's Government School.
Thank you.
All right?
Have a great day.
You too. Have a wonderful one. Carl, people still require the service?
Well, if you have a service, give it to them.
Would you believe Shoma is sending and tell me, Shoma Wells? She's sending to ask me to check to see if her name is there. So if your name not there, you dead. Shoma Barbara Wells. And then, so that's what the beavers for all the time. That is what the B was for. So SBW, Shoma Barbara Wells. But if you're gonna show me something, show me. Give me. When I want to show you things, I give you my phone. You know, you're afraid to give me your phone. Thank you very much. What we looking at there? The new National Party parade. Where's that?
Sotes.
Oh, that's in Sotes. Oh, they're finished. They're finished and they're coming back up. Is that it?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yo, I don't want to. I don't want to comment on that because there's somebody that I just see there. So, anyway. Carl, listen to this.
Yeah.
And this was sent by someone who seems to be within the camp of the National Democratic Congress.
Uh-huh.
I want you to listen. Listen very carefully. And it reads, I am not happy with the fact that Persuader has demanded that in order for him to appear on our platform, we have to allow Nazim to speak at all rallies and promise to include Nazim in the cabinet as Minister of Finance if we win. As much as I like Persuader, I find he's out of order to want to dictate to us what we should and shouldn't do. He is no longer an influential person in this party. And when we win, we shouldn't get Nazim involved.
Okay.
He is not good for the party. Deacon, I am telling you guys right now that this promise to make Nazim the Minister of Finance is a backward step. To hell with Persuader. These guys are the old NDC. I agree with Tevin that we shouldn't do this. Remember what Nazim did to Tevin after the last election? Even if Tevin did well, he never gave Tevin the opportunity to serve in the Senate because he wanted to kill his political career. We can't trust them guys. If all you let him speak at another rally, I am leaving, and I am damn serious.
That's telling.
Well, it is on the, how do they call it though?
On Facebook?
Mm-hmm. It's on Facebook.
Wow.
It's on Facebook. You didn't say anything? All you're saying, that's telling?
Yeah, Joey. Because when the thing started, we didn't see Nazim V. Burke, and all of a sudden he appeared. And even I told you based on the thing was going on in social media, when he said that it's not about carnival, and then so they don't really want him in truth.
Morning. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Can you lift the voice, please, sir?
Hello, morning. I just got to find out which place to reach.
Which place what? Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Andre.
Good morning.
Sorry for the low voice, but I just calling to find out where Tito Riches will be voting somewhere on Paradise.
Give me your name, please.
My name is Tito, Tito Riches.
Spell Richards.
Richards.
Tito Marlon Richards.
Yes, boss.
You're a mechanic?
Yes, boss.
You vote at the Orchid Lodge. The Orchid Lodge? The old Paradise Preschool?
Yes, boss. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right?
All right, then. Thanks very much.
Okay, then. One love. All right. So that there, do you know that some people on the other side are like ants? They come out and get food from your program, then they go back to their nest and share it. That's why you will find more and more ants coming. Read that post again. it tells that the NDC is not united. Well, that post should not be what is going to tell them that they're not united, is it, Carl?
No, everybody know that.
Good morning. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. God bless you. All right, yeah, well.
You have to get to hear that post to realize
I don't think that we have to read this again per se to find out anything. And somebody has have you looked at the have you looked at the posting on the live recently?
No.
You need to. Every time, look at it, and you're gonna see. Somebody saying Persuader said in their heartbeat program that they have advisors and technical people to run the government. Oh yeah, that's true. They did say that. Are you paying attention, Carl, to the?
Yeah, well, I'll get an injury.
You seen what I'm saying there? Oh, you're not there yet. I want you to. Every time we get to a certain point,
yeah,
this happens. Somebody comes in and posts things that they expect you to click on. So it could be viruses, or viruses, or it could be just trying to throw us off track in relation to our chat this morning, and in relation to our live. That's what they do all the time. Whenever we get to a certain point, whenever whenever the pig gets hit, that happens. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, yes?
If there's a feedback, could you tell me, please?
Well, yeah, if you just need to turn off whatever you're listening to and listen to us on the phone.
It's my phone. So
I'm saying to you.
I'll have to call you back.
Okay. Why, oh why, oh why? Sherma Barbara Wells. Good morning to you, Mr. Cletus St. Paul. I haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing, brother? Just that you're doing fine. Clifton Paul, do you know that guy?
Yeah.
Are you watching what's on the site? What's on the live? Is that what you're watching? Or are you watching something else?
I'm trying to get onto the live, but I'm not getting good success with the current.
You have to get onto YouTube.
Yeah.
The same link that you sent me, that's the same link you have to click.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll get in there. What happened to Clifton?
No, I said, do you know that guy? 442-0175. You've got, well, we're going to go to 10 o'clock, but it seems like we're going to go to 10:30 now, because it's now what? Just about 14 minutes after the 10 o'clock hour. So we'll just take it down to 10:30 and wrap it down for yet another day. Carl wouldn't be here tomorrow, but he'll definitely be here. He usually takes Thursday off and go and shop and hone his skills and put things together as he gets ready for the extension on a Friday. Oh my God, the extension. Oh.
Yeah, they trying hard to distract us. They see what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. They know. Go on. Do your thing, guys. It's okay. I don't have to be bothered by that. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Talk to me.
I'm going to find out where Jesse Joseph will be voting.
Okay, hold on, please. And what's the name of the person?
Jesse, Jessie.
Jessie?
Yes.
What's the last name?
Joseph.
Joseph?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jesse Joseph. Jesse Joseph, you live at Paradise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're a geriatric caregiver?
Yes, sir.
All right, you will be voting at the Paradise Medical Station.
Okay, thank you.
All right?
Yes.
You have your ID card?
Yes, sir.
Great.
And a next one, Samuel Williams.
Samuel, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Williams.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Samuel Williams. There are a number of them, but hold on here. So we have Samuel Williams at Pedmota. We have one in St. John's. We have one in Belle Isle. We have one in Motley Road. We have one Lower Woburn, one in Guava Estate, and one in Snell Hall. Mount Horn?
Yes.
No, Samuel Williams. Is it? Are you sure it's Williams and not William?
William, Grandpa. William.
One, no S.
No.
Ah, you told me S just now.
Sorry.
So let's do it again. And Samuel Diego Williams.
Yes, sir.
All right, he lives at Mount Horn.
Yes.
Samuel Diego William. That person will vote at the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School in Lafayette.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, happy to help.
You too. Have a great day.
You too. Have a wonderful day. Good. Do people look forward to things like this?
You to find out? Because you are OEC soon.
Good morning. Hello?
Donald, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So then I'm just calling to find out a legislation. Well, so my name, don't ask me to tell me that I'm going to left school a little while. My name is Henry Primus of New Hampshire, Mr. Donald.
Primus, Henry?
Something like that, Mr. Donald, sure.
Henry Primus. Let's see. Yes, Henry Hamilton Henry Primus. You live at New Hampshire, you're a farmer, and you will be voting at New Hampshire Medical Station.
Okay, fair enough. Just one minute, another one.
Luke voted Jesus.
Why, Mr. Donald?
Good morning, dear. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. Tell me the name.
Sylvia Brave Boy.
Spell that.
Sylvia.
Sylvia Brave Boy. Spell that.
Bravboy.
Okay. Sylvia Brave Boy. You live at New Hampshire?
Yes, sir.
You are a female?
Yes,
sir. And you will vote at the Willis Community Center.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Mr. Call, sorry, but I didn't tell Mr. Call morning. And I must tell Mr. Call, thanks for the advice you gave me the paper. Because I don't know, normally I eat paper twice or three times, and I finish with it. But Mr. Call gave me that information. And for the past 2 months, Mr. Donald, I can't regret it. I've been picking paper right through.
I don't want to be stubborn about it.
Yeah, you're stubborn, you're cursing, all kind of thing. You understand?
No, sir.
No, sir. So hold on. So that set of pepper threes, they give you what? At least 3 picks or 4 picks already?
More than this, Mr. Donald. At least, I think I would say about 5.
About 5. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what he told you to do, but I remember BJ saying to me, if you feed the peppers can bear for you for a whole year if you feed them properly.
Yeah, I have
BJ mentioned that.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
and I'll be feeding it, watering it, and nurturing it.
Alright. So you see, you don't have to go and break back and plant pepper every time, so.
No, I agree.
Alright, take care of yourself, man.
Big gentleman.
Alright, one love. So, Carl, your skills working or
now, man, when you come to that kind of farming, Andrew Donald, I don't want to blow my trumpet, but I'm accomplished. You see, pepper, tomatoes, pepper, both bell and season, and hot pepper, tomatoes, cucumbers. When I say cucumbers, I mean melon, cantaloupe, pumpkin, cucumbers. I hold my own day with any farm. Yeah, because based on my I've done the research.
Okay, got another caller. Good morning.
Pleasant Donald.
Yeah, just lift the voice a little bit first, please. Thank you.
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Mr. Caton.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank God. You could help me look for Teresa June Noriega.
Spell that name.
Teresa.
Teresa, what's your last name?
Noriega. Noriega.
Teresa Noriega. Teresa Noriega, you live at New Hampshire?
Yes, I.
You are unemployed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It doesn't say here that you're physically challenged, but I know that. I know that, my dear. All right, Teresa. And your son, who's taking you to vote? Your son?
Either Robert Maselli or Marcellus.
One of them taking you to vote?
Yes, sir.
So they will have to take you to the New Hampshire medical station. Teresa, your name is Joan too? I didn't realize that.
Yes,
Yeah, I see.
I'm a Bridgman.
Well, what? You are all in name in the what?
My father was a Bridgman.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you voted at the New Hampshire medical station.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. 442-0175. If you can get that call in before 10:30, we'll be able to handle it. There's somebody else here. And good morning.
Morning, Mr. Daniel. You just passed around with Mr. Cox.
They just passed with Mr. Cox.
Yeah, the south.
Okay. So that means he
They
happening.
are going down to Cali's now.
Oh, they're going down to Cali's. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, call this all people listening us, boy. We have them locked.
The content of the program.
Was I doing something? No, I wasn't. I was waiting for the next caller who would want to find out where they're going to be voting. And sell.
You never heard that name before?
It sounds like Hansel and Gretel.
No.
I said it sounds like that. I didn't say it is that. Ansel.
You never heard that before?
No, I agree. Tell you what it sounds like. Let's look for Andre Donald. Andre Donald. Oh la. There's no Andre Donald. I see Carlville Andrew R. Donald, who lives at Sobeys. That'll be my nephew. That'll be my nephew. So Carlville, yes, you registered to vote.
Look for Carl Donald and see who is that person.
There is no Carl Donald. No.
Okay.
Are you trying to think?
I don't know.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
I have a prediction here.
What's your prediction, Danny?
Prediction, the NDC don't making 19,000 votes.
No.
Making 17,901 vote. That is my prediction for the election coming.
Where you get that?
Huh?
Where you get that?
I get it from Christ.
Okay.
All right.
If you say so, bro.
All right, take your time.
All right, Uncle Danny. All right, so what do you want to show me there? Oh, you want to show me how you get smart? Hopefully. You want to show me how you get smart?
Leave that right there.
Yeah, I didn't say anything, you know. I didn't say anything. 442-0175. You just got 5 minutes to go, friends. It's what would you like to leave listeners with this morning, Calder?
I want to leave listeners with the people go out and vote. It's your civic right, your civic duty, your fundamental constitutional right. And when you vote with greater in mind. Put country first. And I believe once you put country first, you'll vote for the new National Party. That's what I want to leave with the listeners today.
Any special shout outs?
Not today.
Not today.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, so, but that is...
No. But load on that radio, please.
Alright. You got it?
Spell your name, please.
A-L-B-R-T.
What?
A-L-B-E-R-T.
A-L-B-E-R-T?
Yeah.
That's Albert.
Mm-hmm.
What's your last name?
Latush.
Spell it.
L-A-T-O-U-C-H-E.
Okay. Albert, hold on. You live at where? La Femme?
Yes.
So you are Albert Dunbar-Latouche?
Yes.
Okay, Albert Dunbar-Latouche. You will be voting at the St. Dominic's Roman Catholic School.
Right. Thanks.
All right? Okay.
I know the last time I had traveled, so then whoever know me, they say, well, it's right there, I had to vote, so I had to go further.
Right. So you're at the St. Dominic's Roman Catholic School.
Right.
All right then, bye-bye. Okay. Somebody says Andre Charles Donald. What? People giving me names, so just so. All right. Shesha Cat, what's up with you now?
So what's your parting words to the people?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Andre.
Yeah.
Mr. Louis.
Nah, you lower the volume of the radio and then use the phone to talk to us. Just turn the radio off completely. Turn off the volume. And then talk to us. You'll
Hester Lewis, man.
Hester Lewis?
Yeah.
H-E-S-T-E-R?
H-E-S-T-E-R.
Hester Lewis.
Cousin Hester.
Yes, sir.
Hester Lewis, you will vote at Jim Conwell premises in Monfendu.
Yeah.
You know where that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Take care, man. Thanks for calling. Jim Connell premises in Monfendu. Left hand side after the church?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a polling station. Interesting. All right. 4420975. And again, we say, let me just take the time off call to say good morning to all. Morning to you, John Francis, and all other listeners. I thank you so very much for making the choice to listen to Real FM and to view us when you can on Facebook or YouTube preferably though. I make the sacrifice to come here and I make it because of you. I make it because I love you. I make it because I care about you. I want you too to care about yourself. Care about your children. And care about your children's children. As a matter of fact, care about your country. And if you care about your country, then you'll know exactly what you need to do. So God bless. Take care of yourself and don't do what I wouldn't do. Carl, I'm going to take a picture of something that I'm seeing here. This is a crazy one.
What's that?
Carl Cated. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of it. Come on, camera. Do the right thing. Camera, what's up with that camera? All right, someone just sent me a picture, Carl, not picture, a message on social media. Somebody just sent me, and I don't like to, we don't go with Mobelang and say, right? We don't do that, right? But it just says that it appears that Toes went to the wrong polling station for nomination. I don't know. It's somebody that placed it on social media, but that person who placed it there, that is not an ordinary person, Carl.
Nah.
The person that placed it there is not an ordinary person. And that person is not a person who is into things like gossip and according to my good friend Tony Boston Mobelang. Good morning, Tony. I forgot. I didn't say good morning to you all morning long. Yeah? Sherma, good morning to you and God bless. And here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. Sherma Barbara Wells. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. I love you, folks.
You, a passionate volunteer, if you are desirous of serving, then now is the opportune time to be part of the Board of Directors, Supervisory and Compliance Committee